There we go.
Hello.
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 We are live once again.
Hello, 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 hello. Where's everyone?
You're very dark here today.
You are very dark. Have you not got your light on?
Huh?
Have you
Very
not got
dark.
your ring light on? You're really dark tonight.
Your hair's normally like glowing.
You?
Like,
That bad?
Or are you going for that atmospheric look? That's it. Oh, look, an angel has
No,
descended.
I just put the light on. It's just rubbish.
right, here we
Oh,
go.
okay.
Lexi, hi Lexi. I could say hello to Angela then.
Oh, hi.
Why not? Hi, Lexi.
Hi,
Hi,
Adam. Hi, Suzanne.
Creepy
Hi,
Crawly.
Lexi.
Is Adam Creepy Crawly?
It's Adam.
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 Ah, Adam, thank you for my stickers. I forgot to say that last week.
God, I tell you,
Yes, and me. I've had a hell of a
Thank
week.
you so much for my stickers. They're cool. I like them.
You're cool.
And Tanya, can you send me that
Yeah.
link?
I did.
Hey, Tom.
Did you?
Hey Cam.
Hi, Tanya.
I did on web.
It's in the group
Hey,
chat. Rob.
Ah,
Yeah, it is, yes.
Okay.
What's
That's
going
it.
on?
Missed that one then.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Do I
On
look
that
purple? My long screen putting on the telly. It looks okay here, but on the telly I look purple.
You
There's a
are.
little
but
bit
it
of
looks
a-
good next to go with my theme of my channel. 'cause
Exactly.
mine's purple.
It's a bit of a rosy glow. Let's call it that.
Not the zombie tinge.
No. Oh yeah, I've just got that, Tanya. Thank you. I missed that earlier.
Oh,
Well,
right.
that's a good
Yeah,
news
easy
now.
peasy, that is. Easy peasy.
I've got-
No, I shall do that.
I like pop art.
So,
Yes.
hi Hayden.
Hi,
So
Hayden.
yeah, anyone that
You've
wants stickers, message me because I'm going to get them done.
Holy shit! Seriously.
Yeah.
About time to.
My bloody time.
I know.
It's called being fashionably late or being bloody lazy. One of the two.
Being
Oh.
lazy.
It's called being bullied. isn't
Being
it?
lazy, yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, hi, Hayden. Sorry, I didn't see your message.
It's fun collecting stickers.
I am here.
Well,
Before-
I'm about to start.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
anyone
Mike,
that wants to
I
send
need
me
to
their
find somewhere
stickers,
else.
let me know. And anyone that wants my stickers, message me and I'll sort it out for you.
Yeah, send some give them to me, and I'll send mine off in Lexi's as well because I still haven't done it because I'm utterly crap.
Yeah, we can do that.
Might actually never get them sent off then. So.
Yep, Hayden, you can have a sticker and I'll give you one of Jen's as well.
I don't have one of mine.
Sorry, you can have one of mine anyway.
You push
Suzanne,
that.
I have
You can have the Weber's one as well if you want to, Hayden.
Oh, you can have a Weber's one as well. Yeah, of course.
Lexi's already got that. Lexi's already got the Weber's one, doesn't she?
I
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tanya
I'm
sent
Yeah,
them off, didn't you?
I thought
I
Tanya
sent them. Yeah.
I still got loads of stickers to send out, and Suzanne's stickers was with them.
Hi, Stefan.
Hi, Stefan. Hi,
Hey,
Suzanne. I've
Stefan.
totally missed
Yeah,
you.
I'm still waiting for Angela's stickers. I can't really complain because
I've-
they're so bad. Takes
Right,
in my
so
own.
I've got Jen, I've got Tanya.
You got stickers for me, didn't you, Suzanne? Hi, Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Hi, Francis.
How you feeling?
What's my other Francis?
He's not very well. He's been poorly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, how's Pumpkin? How's the little one? Because Eb said
I'll
she
have
had
one of your
to
stickers, Angela.
make a
Tarantula
picture.
Sisters is Tam's sister, isn't it?
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, I got some,
Have you-
Susan. Did you not get mine?
Have you ordered your stickers then, Rob?
No, I'm going to do that while I'm at work tomorrow.
Oh,
As soon
okay.
as I work so hard, I'll sort that out while I'm at work.
I will send you some
That's
next
Why
day.
get such good questions?
That's I mean, I've got some to send
Oh.
to Tarantula's sister.
I've got
I
some
can't
good
remember
ones
what Tarantula's sister's name is. What's Tarantula's sister's name? Is it Stephanie?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. I don't-
Suzanne. Yeah. Well, we appreciate it, Francis.
Oh,
Like I
bless.
say, if you're not feeling up to it, don't worry. You're not going to miss out on the questions tonight. None of them are about donkeys.
I've got to say though, Francis, I thought your clip in Better Fun yesterday was freaking awesome.
Oh God!
I really thought Francis's clip was the dogs.
No,
You mean no comment, Hayden? You know how hard I work. I work just about as hard as you do.
No, I forgot something. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Francis.
Oh no, as long as she's all right. That's
Yeah.
not good, is it?
Oh, she had to go to hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he said she's home now.
Bless
that's the
her.
important bit.
See, I've not really looked on
Yeah.
Facebook or anything today.
No, I say I saw Francis'
No.
post earlier
No, I'm not seeing
about
it.
him not feeling very well.
Suzanne said she's got yours, Tanya. I
Oh,
found
good.
this. I found this Anderson's innocent bolt from the blue. It says give you oomph.
Is it working?
I love that one.
So I'm trying to get some oomph before I crack on with the wine, but it's not working now. But it is
Yeah, crack
very,
on with the
very nice.
wine. The wine will give you enough oomph.
It tastes really nice, that one. I like that.
It is. It is. It's guava, lime, apple, coconut water, blue spirulina, and vitamins. It is. It's lush, actually.
It is nice.
Hayden, we are the best at looking busy in that place. That's all I can say. We look busy when we need to.
Boss is coming beautiful.
When we don't need to look busy, we just don't.
Can I swap with you then? Can you come and have my life and I'll have yours?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I've
couldn't
just
handle
been
the
running
stress.
around all day.
Trust me, you couldn't handle the stress. I'm with Jen.
My life is.
No way, yay.
You won't be in a minute.
Again.
My life is just pure stress. It's just a nightmare. Did Annie have a nice birthday? Tanya.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. We went to the Spring Live show in West Sussex, which I have done a video on. I will be, well, I've just got to finish it. It was a really good day. There wasn't, it wasn't, I don't know, there were more stalls than anything else, to be honest with you. You know, like different crafty stalls and
Where was that? What was that?
come and
sorry?
join the Grey House Rescue Program. And, huh?
Oh, that sounds good. I like stuff like that.
But yeah, but they had a llama show, which was good.
What
They
were the
did
llamas
a
doing?
mini monster truck racing, which is pretty cool. No, the kids did. And I did archery for the first time.
Stop. Let me just put in. What are you doing, Rob?
Me? I'm eating a banana.
It's CBD. It's not. It's not.
What are you doing?
It's not
nicotine.
tobacco, it's CBD.
But you're vaping.
Yeah, I know.
He's had it for the last 2 lives. Have you not used it on the live at all?
Yeah.
I've not seen you doing it.
No,
You're bogging off
Sorry,
that time. That's why.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I did archery for the first time. That was really fun.
Oh, I
I
love
feel like a naughty
archery.
child now. I only go off camera whenever I need to
I
use
beat
this.
Paul as well. Paul got 1 in and I got 5 in out of 6.
I used to teach that. I used to
Wow.
look at it. I love things like that. So, how's everyone's week been going?
Bloody horrible.
Horrible.
I had my COVID jab on Monday, as you know, and I was so ill on Tuesday. I was
Were you?
horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Gav.
Hi,
Oh,
Gav.
God, yeah, I was.
Hey,
was,
yeah,
like-
hi, Lucy.
That night I was laying in bed shivering and feeling sick. And then the following morning I woke up, I just felt like I'd been run over. And every time I got up, I
What, your
felt like I was
first
going to
jab?
keel over. Yeah, first jab.
Oh, it was it was terrible. I thought I was bad, but it was terrible.
Yeah, I kept feeling sort of sick and dizzy and
Which one did you have?
AstraZeneca.
Mm.
Yeah, I had that. I had a bit of a sore arm. What is it?
Oh,
Oh,
thank
my
God.
arm's still sore now and it's swollen up as well.
My arm's still sore because mine it hit my
Yeah,
hips.
Mum said she had a sore arm for 3 weeks.
But my hips haven't gone right now still. You know, like Martin, the kid's dad, had his today. He had it at 5 o'clock, and they're going, like, is it hurting yet? Is it hurting yet? He's going, no, it's fine. He's gone out for a bike ride with the dog. Me, I was like, an hour after having mine, I was done. Do you know what I mean? I think some people are fine with it. Other people are just like,
Mm.
No, it knocked me for 6. I mean, it really made my back bad.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
okay, fine.
Oh.
Hey, Ruth.
Hello.
Hi, Lou. How are you? Oh, night night. Is it bank holiday this Monday?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay. I could just see me turning up at school on Monday and going, where is everyone?
I know.
God.
That would be
You know what I'm
good.
like? Mhm.
Yeah, Hayden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastard.
And thank you, Suzanne. We did work hard on our clips and it was fun doing it. I think we've learnt a lot out of the experience. So.
The rest of you might have worked hard on your clips. Hi, Lee. I didn't, as you can see by mine.
Oh, did you again?
I haven't
Really?
watched any of them yet because I'm saving them for Saturday.
You've what?
You worked through.
Oh, you not watched it?
No, I'm saving the Fatal Fangs for Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Order yourself a
None
take.
of us know.
For an hour
None
and a
of us
half.
know who's gone through yet, so you're all right.
Oh, right.
None of us will know till next. What is it? Wednesday?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It goes on
although
forever,
we'll
though.
have a conflab about it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it a bit. So.
There you go. Lucy said she was
Hi,
ill for a
Danielle.
week
Hi,
after her first
I was just about
vaccination.
to say, yeah.
No,
Hi,
I wouldn't-
Danielle and James. Thank you, Lexi.
Hi,
That's
what
not
doing?
The footage I got was pretty good. I got to
Hiya.
admit,
Hiya.
but I just didn't add music to it or anything. I was just
How you
too
doing,
bloody
chicken?
lazy.
Lexi did say earlier on that she liked Jaws, Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
No, I mean,
I
the
did.
footage of the actual spider was good.
Oh, I thought I was saying I'm gorgeous. I much realised you're talking about Rue, but fair enough.
Suzanne said yours was a good clip too. Rob.
Well, let's hope the judges think so.
still
Shall
think-
I get our guest on, by the way?
Oh, yeah, go
why
on.
not? Hi, Ebbs.
Seeing as we're talking about Fatal Fangs.
Absolutely.
I completely forgot about that. To be fair.
Right. Oh, Jen.
I've really had a day of it, so.
Yeah, I think we can forgive you.
Hang on, how can you bring the guest on when it's San Angeles?
No, I sent him the link.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I was just sitting there, brace myself. I'm like, on it.
Oh,
So in a few minutes.
I'm not that good, you know. I didn't just go, woo.
Talking of Fatal Fangs, Danielle, how confident are you going up against Ian now you've seen his clip? Because I think that's a really, really tight contest, that one.
I can't remember Ian's.
Ian
who-
was the pokey. Ian was the pokey that took it and sort of dragged it back downwards into the cork.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought that was Jen's.
Oh,
That's
Jen's
right.
was a pokey.
Mine was as well, but Ian's was a bit more. You could see a bit thing. That is take off.
I thought you were missing, Gav. You're
Oh.
to launch your business by
Business?
August. Nice.
I swear to God, though,
You swear to. We're waiting for the rest of that sentence.
I just
You
got.
said You said I swear to God though, and we're like, yes.
And I saw thinking mumbling. I swear to God, though, I was wetting my pants watching that last night. I was like, just come on, just do the clip, get it over done with, get it. I was like, that.
See,
We've
right,
got our-
I'm going
we've got our
to
guest
I'm going to
written
say something that
backstage.
might.
Hold on.
I'm going to say something that might not be very popular, but
Oh,
did anyone else think it was too bloody long?
let's get our guest on. Yeah, it was like.
It was an hour and 40 minutes. I was.
Yeah,
I'm not being
but
funny, but I was bored by the end. It's like I've done now, you know. I know
well,
I'm part of it and all the rest of it, but I
was
thought,
at the end.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't actually. I really enjoyed it. So, anyway,
well,
bring on
yeah,
guest.
I think
Okay.
Bring on guest, and we can carry on talking about it.
Absolutely.
yes, you can.
Hey,
Hi,
Sam.
Hello!
Yes,
Hi! Hi!
how are you?
Hello everybody! Hello everybody in the chat. Good evening.
How are you, mate?
I'm brand new.
That's
bloody
what I
brand
said,
new.
Danielle. I've watched it over again today as well.
I have as well.
Watched it 3 times right after. Hey.
Hey. See, I liked it because I think it.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it just. I
Hey,
think
Amy.
it could have been split.
Amy.
Hi, Amy. In my honest opinion.
See, I
would've-
didn't. Cause the thing is, you say that it was went on for like over an hour and a half. It was too long. You'd be quite easy just sit there and put on YouTube video after YouTube video.
Yeah, but
Do you
then
know,
because
you
they
spent that same amount of time anyway. I loved it. So.
Oh no, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I watched the full lot of it, no, as the premiere, and then about a half an hour later, I put it back on again and watched it again. The full lot, start to finish. I thought it was
You know,
brilliant.
on the other day.
Yeah, I think everybody done a fantastic
is, if
job.
they
With some
split
really,
it
really
up-
great cut.
So again,
Funny
Tanya.
looking.
If they'd have split it up, us people at the end would have been so peed off.
Oh God, you could have done because it was so stressful watching it, waiting for your clip to come on.
Is my
And wait-
computer going again?
This is hard.
I
don't
liked the
think so.
fact that it was all in one go. Do you know what I mean? Because you're stressing about your own clip, what your components could be like. But like, I wanted to know like what all your clips were going to be like as well. Do you know what I mean? And everything. Can you like, some of your favourites come on? You go, oh come on.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is.
Amy! Yes, you
No,
did
that's-
ask. Yes, you did
that's
ask.
fair enough, Amy.
Absolutely.
Like I say,
Rob's got the
I just
attention
thought-
span of a pea.
I
And
do.
also very sticky.
I really do. But no, I just, I just round two's also an hour long. I mean, that's not too bad.
I liked it. I was really caught up in it. Do you know what I mean? It was like,
Yeah, me too. I was like,
Yes, I sat at the premiere, and then when I watched it again, I wrote down all my predictions.
oh,
Oh, okay.
see, that's what I was going to do this morning, but my friend taught me to go vegetarian instead, so I didn't get a chance to watch all of it today. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, I wrote down all my predictions, and there's some
yeah, I rewatched it
really
today.
good.
But I don't envy you, Amy, having to edit that because that must have been
Oh,
absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That
Well
must have
done,
been
Amy.
a
That was
nightmare.
fantastic. You've done a great job of that, Amy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
fair play. That must have been hell to do that.
and I did feel sorry for the ones who's had the music on that was taken off. But I did like the fact that Amy, she put underneath every time it was going up, she said, "Don't forget the music. The judges have seen the original clip." Do you know what I mean? Just the ones that do.
Well, it
Results
just so
review and round
happens
two battle
that
clips.
if it just so happens that if I manage to get through round one and Tam manages to get through round one, we will be versing each other.
Well,
Let
like
me
I
tell-
say, if the thing is, if I manage to get through round one, I'm up against either Danielle or Ian. So this is where my competition ends.
Who would I be against? Who would I, if I get through? Who would I be up against?
I can't remember. Amy might be able to tell you.
Tam's got the results. You got all the things listed down. Who was in the thingy?
Right, who will you be up against? Hold on.
Francis is
Good
begging.
point, Francis. Nobody will know. Just
I
tell us
think-
in the chat, yeah?
Ed
You'll
says
be
she-
up against whoever wins in round 10, I think.
which was
Which was, I've no got wrote down the other person, but whoever's up against Scanner Exotic. So it'll be
Okay.
between them. As far as, well, if that's if I've worked it out correctly, I think it is, but
I can't remember who that was.
um,
Does anyone else remember?
I don't remember all of them. So watch them. Say there's a few clips that stood
no,
out.
no, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm wrong. I'll be against Heather's tarantulas or whoever wins.
Oh, right.
No, between whoever she was up against.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I tell you,
Between us, yeah.
there's,
Oh God, I don't know.
I think there's a few dark horses in there.
Oh God, yeah.
Definitely.
I vow to the Fatal Fangs promise to not reveal anything to anyone until the rounds play. That's got to be so hard because you've got so many different, like, good friends.
The thing is, she's not. She's just sitting there going, "I wonder if I'm through. I wonder if I'm through," and she's there going,
Oh, yeah, but you imagine how many people must be trying to sneakily message Amy to say, "Come on, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone else."
Trying to bribe her.
Yeah, and
Trying
you
to
know,
bribe me right now.
you got so many friends that you must
Amy's like, no,
you must be dying to tell a few
Yeah.
people.
her husband must be going mad because she's going to be like,
Oh God, yeah.
"I'll just mute my phone for a bit." But no, Amy, I think you've done a cracking job with it. To be fair.
Yeah, she done absolutely fantastic.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It's so hard, and Jaden and Kieran are killing me. Every time I speak to them, they want insider info. Amy, hats off to you. If you can keep it, from people like that, hats off to you.
This is true.
Amy will be rich after this, yeah, with all the bribes.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it should be driving around in a new BMW. We want to know who bought you.
That's it.
Have you
Number
actually
plate will
enjoyed? Sorry, have you actually enjoyed doing it though, Amy? Because it must be stressful as hell editing it all and all this sort of stuff. But are you actually glad you took it on, or you like never doing this again?
That's a big job, especially if you managed to get all 64 contestants.
My son went up last night, so I don't know if it was that or not. But fair play to it.
Well, so did mine. Mine went up from 287. I'm now on 293, and that's literally overnight. So, Francis, we've all seen that number plate that says FF3. We all know it was you.
Uh-huh.
And the little
His
picture of the
logo.
donkey on the number plate as well. That's a dead giveaway.
Are you doing 4 as well then? You've taken it over for good then now?
Ah, so you've already got plans to do a 4?
Ooh.
I'm just wondering what will happen with Sam's because he said he's going to get rid of his dressing gown, didn't he?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I couldn't work this out,
Who
right?
is this?
Did he actually mean he's going to get rid of it, or he's just going to take it off on one of his videos?
It's not getting rid of it. It's his lady.
I don't want to see that.
Exactly.
Sam, I love you, but I don't want to see that.
Something special coming for Fatal Fangs 4.
Ooh.
Is she going
I read you now.
to try and double up the contestants?
Oh, God.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
So, what are people's predictions then for the first round? What do people think? Clips that stood out the most and things like that.
Oh, I have to say, I really, really did like Scana Exotics. I really like Chris's clip.
Which one was that? Because a lot of the people I didn't know. I'm not going to lie. some of the
Scana.
people-
Scana Exotics. His name's Chris.
What was the clip?
It was a tarantula.
Well, I know. Was there anything particular that?
There was.
It was just a really good close-up clip. I really enjoyed that one.
I can't remember that one either. There was two things that stood out for me. I think one of them was your intro, Tanya. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Your intro was just so funny.
Yeah.
And the other one that stood out
My
for me
kids
was,
helped me with that, obviously.
What's
Hey,
his
Robbie.
name? Andy Watson. Hi, Robbie. Andy Watson was the one with the ogre face.
Yes.
That clip,
That's fine.
I thought, was the best clip out of the lot.
Yeah.
See, I didn't. Which one was Wheezy?
Maybe I'm biased because I like that.
I
Spider,
didn't either.
but-
Which one is which one was the Wheezy Vet Tech? I've got so many. I can't remember which one the clip. What kind of clip?
Oh,
was it?
that's Nadia. Nadia
What do you mean?
did
Take that
the
back, Ebbs. Oh God,
oh,
Ebbs, he was up
God.
against you, wasn't he?
Oh, was that the one with the nom 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 nom?
yes.
Oh no, I didn't like that.
No.
Yeah, that one.
The
No,
one with the,
Didn't
the one
you?
with the Japanese, the one that
Yeah.
was supposed to be like a Godzilla kind of thing.
no, yeah. See, no,
Oh,
I can't.
that was horrendous.
I don't need. I
Oh,
think. I just think some clips were edited too much.
yeah.
I know, Danielle. I know that's scary. you will seriously
Oh,
kick
is
my
that
butt.
right? Oh,
If your first clip is anything to go by, if I go up against you, I'm dead. I'm out.
Hmm. And I just think I didn't expect some of the I didn't expect some of the clips to be so short.
No,
Some of the clips were
Ebbs,
really,
you know you love me. Come on.
I will admit the one thing that completely threw me is some of the intros went on for so long, and at one point I wasn't because they have some people have intros and then they have feeding clips in their intros, so I didn't actually know whether that was actually the clip or not
No, that's
until
true.
it carried on. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Well,
I have to agree. I did think Ebbs was better.
I mean, all right, Ebbs is going to hate me once again, but I liked the takedown from that spider. It was unique. It wasn't just the fact that it was a tarantula hooking its fangs into something. It was unique. It was a spider catching its prey in a totally different way. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, I completely get what you mean. Yeah, I completely get what you mean. It was a good clip. It was a good clip. I just preferred Ebbs personally.
yes, me too. I'm with Tanya in this one. I think Ebbs was better.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
It's personal choice, isn't it? Really, but I
Yeah,
completely get what you mean.
everybody
Rob, that
else,
it was a good clip.
The ogre face
Everybody
one.
will have their own opinions, won't they?
Yeah,
Mm.
mine aren't popular by all accounts, but they never
I did-
are.
Of the two clips, I would say that the
No,
ogre
but
face
you've
one.
got a valid reason for what you just said.
The ogre face will
Yeah.
get the clip because it is different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
Mm.
yeah, some of it was the intros that had lots of feeding clips.
Oh,
and
it
wasn't
doesn't
actually
matter,
food.
Amy. We got there in the end. It's all good.
No.
You know?
It's a bit of fun, do you know what I mean? It's just that some of the bits I was like,
Oh, yeah.
is that the feed? And then it wasn't. Then there was another. Then the feed. Then it was a feed. Do you know what I mean? I just like watching. I like watching all of it. So
yeah, Francis, that's a fair comment because I mean my favourite true spider is the ogre face. So maybe I'm a little bit biased by that. I don't know, but
Mm.
Yeah.
it could be that's that swung that clip for me subconsciously. You never know.
of all of them, my
Well,
favourite.
who was that, Danielle? I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember who it was. This is why I did my intro completely different to anything. Well, not anything that I normally do, because my spiders do talk to me, as you all know. But yeah, just made it. I
Your-
thought that was the point, just to make it different.
Your intro was brilliant. No
There's
two ways about it.
another intro that I liked. Who was like, am I bug realms? No, am I not? The one that was saying it was different people.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Jay! Oh,
Jay, yeah,
Jay
Jay.
cracked me up. Yeah,
I'm not sure who it was.
yeah, Jay cracked me up. I thought Jay's clip was really good as well. I really enjoyed his clip.
Oh, Lucy, I've had red runners escape and found them weeks later. All of a sudden they'll turn up somewhere staring at you.
Well, the good thing about oh no, well, I don't know. It's not really warm enough for them to breed, is it? So, at least that's something.
Not unless you've got
They
a
get
really
out
warm
now.
room.
I've had quite a few escapees, but that's my own fault. No, if I was taking, cleaning them out or something like that, and one's jumped off because they like to jump, red runners. and one's jumped off and I've not noticed it, and it's ran away somewhere. And
I'm
I've ended
glad
up,
it wasn't.
I had a
Hey.
cricket escape and it lived in the room for a year because every night I could hear it move around the room. I could never find it.
You hear it move. When we were talking, you could hear it chirp above you.
Yeah, it was just so like just all of a sudden there's one day it suddenly just went. I'm like,
I'm trying to tell you something. Yeah, I'm glad that it wasn't just my music that was muted.
No,
But
there was a
I-
few, weren't there? I mean,
Yeah.
I think your clip was good music or not. I do think it
oh
needs
yeah.
to be.
yeah, I think so as well. I think your clip, that's, I was saying, your clip didn't need music. It
No.
spoke for itself. I think it was really good.
Oh, I thought it was better with me. I've actually put it on my channel, and I thought, do you know what? I'm not monetized. If they take it down, then I will just redo it.
Yeah.
I've put it up, so if you do want to see it with the music, then you can watch it. But,
I
yeah.
think that's the hard part for Amy, because Amy, are you monetized now? That must be why
Yeah,
they flagged
she
it
is.
up on your
Yeah.
channel and not
Yeah.
on Tanya's. Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. And this is the thing, because I put the clip up because that was one of the first ones that I did. And I put that clip up about 2 weeks before I sent everything in to Amy, thinking, right, okay, so if it flagged up, I'll have to change it. But
Yeah,
I've used that music before as well, and nothing came up, but something did come up with one of my other clips. And then it said it was released. So I thought, oh, okay, well, that's fine for me to use then. So, yeah, that was really weird.
See, I don't use music a lot. I've only ever used on little bits of mine. Do you know what I mean? But I normally use like one, three, or more. And because I was so worried about it, I did the monthly trial thing for the one that Amy said. I can't remember what it's called now, but I used that. But
I think my week clip is number 4, actually. Yeah.
I think I did my best to my weakness because there's no way I'm getting to the 6, get to the end. So.
I can't remember my weakest one. I don't know, but
Oh, this is right in my face.
oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So for my channel, it doesn't really matter if they ban it and whatever I'll just take it down and I'll redo it. But yeah, obviously with your channel, when you've got you can't just change it.
No.
Yeah. Pain in the bum.
Uh,
Wish they'd just
yeah, I
start,
think-
you know.
There was a few channels that the music was muted, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, yeah. I was just more bummed out because I'd used that music before. And again,
Yeah.
nothing was ever flagged up about it. In fact, I think it's still on my channel. So I thought it's okay.
I'm
Never
wondering
mind.
though,
It
because
does matter.
would it be though, but because Amy's channel is a lot bigger and her audience would be bigger, it would reach no, because it wasn't live, was it?
No,
Do you know?
Yeah.
it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Francis, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I know TikTok is a Chinese platform, and
If I ever get there.
maybe that's why, because they just don't give a damn about copyright laws.
See, I've never used TikTok, so
Mm. Well, and also with TikTok, you can only use less than a minute.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
but
is
I
what
mean,
we-
even then, less than a minute is enough to recognise any song.
But I don't understand now, because now when you upload to YouTube, once it's done and it's pinging, it automatically does a check now to check for copyright, doesn't it?
Mine didn't.
But it's only been, I'd say, the last month I've noticed it. Has anybody else noticed
Oh
it?
yeah,
No.
yeah, I did. The last video I uploaded, I had that checking for copyright infringements,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
No, I think I never get that on my. But I upload it on my phone rather than the computer. Maybe that's why.
To me, it's only literally been the last couple of weeks I've noticed it, because it was like, once this is done, we'll check it for copyright for this thing you check, and I was like, for what?
That's it. There you go. David's just said the music system is odd on YouTube. We use tracks that have gone through fine, and then Gar used it and got flagged for copyright.
Oh,
But is that the
That's what I
same
mean.
thing that Amy mentioned? The fact that it's because, I don't know,
Right.
maybe Gar's channel reaches a broader audience.
Mm.
I don't know. This is what
Sorry,
I mean. It's not that it take a big. It wouldn't matter though, would it? Do you know what I mean? Because you could be a small channel, but still have people from other sides of the country watching it. Do you know what I mean? Just because you're a small channel doesn't mean they're stuck to where you live. I did a bit. That's what I did think originally. But I thought, that can't be.
I have no idea. It's a strange thing, isn't it? But then YouTube's a strange thing anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they update their rules and regulations constantly. It's like you can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't keep up with it. It's a bit crazy.
YouTube's owned by Google. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I thought.
Aye.
That's a fair comment.
So how confident is everybody that they're going through?
Not very.
I think
I'm
you
not
should have.
gonna lie.
I honestly thought you had it in the bag, but you had all these ones with music, and all of a sudden there was no music. I think if you or talked over or had a little bit of music in the background.
Maybe, but you know.
What was the question?
How confident are you that your clip's going through?
Fairly.
I can't see how you can't be. I think Francis. For me, I thought Francis was the best clip.
Oh God, yeah.
I really like that clip.
Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that.
One that sticks to me. So. I like Robert's clip. Don't get me wrong. I think it's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? But because it's the judges are looking for different things. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
So.
Why is that, David?
I honestly can't say whether I'm confident or not. I'd like to think I am.
I think you're through. I'm not just saying that, obviously.
Definitely.
I honestly think you're through.
I'd like to be, but well, I'd like to go through the first round, but after that, I don't care. I just wanted to do the first round, but.
That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Just get past that first hurdle, and then, after that, after that, I'm not getting through because, like I say, I'm up against either Daniel and James or Ian, and I've got no hope at all. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I haven't actually voted for my favourite clip actually.
Me neither. I'll do it later, Amy.
Do we do that in the comments, Amy?
Yeah, I think it's a comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really have to think about that one as well. And the thing is, I didn't want to. I mean, although I really loved Kieran's clip and I really loved Francis' clip, I was trying to go with somebody that's not as well known, just to give them a little boost. And I really enjoyed Jay's clip, so I went for Jay.
Yeah. I liked all of them. Do you know what I mean? So
we shall see. I don't know. I kind of 1 minute I'm kind of I think I've got it, and then the next minute I'm like, no, maybe not.
I think you ought to go through, Tanya.
I think you did as well.
Danielle,
there'll be no shame in losing to you.
No, I like Daniel's clip. Daniel and James's clip was good.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, definitely.
I liked that. I liked Tanya's clip. I liked Rob's clip. I liked Jennifer's clip. I liked Sidex's. I liked Francis's clip. Well, that was amazing. I liked Ebbs's clip as well. I thought Ebbs's clip was fantastic. I liked all the clips, but these are my kind of favourite ones.
Yeah.
Couchwalk Arachnophobia, Maps Tarantulas, and Mr. Grindle.
Yeah, I like Jaden's clip.
Yeah.
He's Wahini.
Right.
That's one, yeah. I'm trying to think which one's which. I'm trying to think which one.
Oh, Francis, that's just going to give me a proper headache. You know that, don't you?
I know.
But I agree with what Francis said earlier. Kieran looks strong. Kieran's clip was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the editing was good. I like the editing.
Yeah, Hayden, definitely.
I'm trying to think of the ones I thought were good. I thought some of them were so short. I was really surprised.
Yeah, some of them it was like, is that it? It's done.
But you don't know whether the judges have voted on length or what. Do you know what I mean?
This is it.
I can't imagine that length's got much to do with it. You know, to me, I think it's probably all about the takedown and visuals. Visuals. That's a
David,
word.
you haven't been losing limbs to snapping turtles now, have you? You broke your toe on a tortoise last week. What's a snapping turtle done to you?
There was something.
Do you know else who I think could be a dark horse in this competition? I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I can't remember the lassie's name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Glorified Pet Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, her intro was good.
Aye, I thought that was good. I liked her clip as well. Her clip was pretty good.
Oh.
There was another one that I really liked.
I wish I'd written it down. I wish I'd written them all down now. That's what I was hoping to do today.
Oh, and I didn't write it down. I'll have to rewatch it and tell you next week because, yeah, I really enjoyed that clip as well. It wasn't Beck's Exotics. It was, I think it was it Heather Spiders? I think it was Heather Spiders. I really enjoyed her clip as well.
Well, for me, if it was a competition on intros, I think Jerry, 8-legged darts, blew it away. I think.
Do you know what?
Our clip was just fantastic. I really enjoyed that.
Her intro was like some weird porn
and
advert. It really was.
I think that's how I liked it.
Genie. It was like some.
Genies, yeah.
The cat porn.
That's it.
Meow, meow, meow.
I mean,
I'd have to say,
I think that's what I liked. I think that's what I liked about it.
I found that a bit. I thought the cat one was a bit creepy, to be honest.
Yeah, it was like some. It was like some weird porn thing. It really was.
Triple X
Yeah.
Studios.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Widget's intro was cool. I like that.
I was scared. I was like, is that actually my buddy? I was going to message him and tell him off and say, you scared me.
Oh, that intro was awesome. I like that one. Yeah, that was just.
That's just down Jeannie's road, isn't it, really?
It was out there. It was out there. Definitely.
That clip was really good as well. Yeah.
Who was the one that did the it was almost like it was filmed like a Western.
I like that.
That was Christine's Spider-Man.
That was good.
Spider-Man.
That was a good clip.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I like the way that I did like the way that was done, yeah.
And completely different from anybody else's, which was really nice.
Exactly. Yeah. That made it stand out.
Yeah.
Like Darcy's clip as well. Darcy's clip was good too. Different.
Who?
I don't know because
Darcy.
I mean she said she was going to bring something completely different, not seen before.
Darcy did have a really good
And what she had like the weird police sirens and everything on the beginning, but I didn't think there was anything different in her feeding clip that made it stand out. I was expecting some fantastic thing to happen on the feeding clip, and it just didn't. Because the way she built it up, it was like, I'm going to bring something completely new.
Yeah, but a lot of people were talking.
I think she was probably talking about. Yeah, but I think she was really talking about her editing, because I know she's really struggled with her editing, and also she's usually a real arboreal pokey queen, and it was a terrestrial spider she used, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 See, I'm the same. I mean, biggest majority of biggest. Sorry, Danny.
She did really well.
Yeah, I'm the same. Biggest majority of my tarantulas are all arboreal, and it's the trouble I had to get decent feeding clips from them. Well,
yeah.
I'll tell you whose intro I did like was the invertebrarian. He's all ready to go, and he goes, and they're all molted. I just thought it was genius. I just thought that was great. Because we've all done it. It's great when it comes around and everything's either malted or in pre-malt. Because I had like 75% pre-malt, and I was like, oh my god, that did make me laugh. He's like, it was like I found.
That A-gen I used in my first clip there, that had just malted like a week before that. A week before I managed to film the clip.
Wow.
I was really struggling.
The trouble is with the arboreals, a lot of them.
Sorry, where you going, Tanya?
Sorry. I keep thinking my computer's lagging as well, which it probably is, but I was just going to say the trouble with arboreal clips is that a lot of them are so elusive, aren't they? And you just got to be so lucky to get them out. I mean, when I did that shot of Frances, she, for some reason, since I've had her, which is a few months now, she never made a burrow. She always kind of stayed up on the side in her little spot. That was her spot. And she did a little bit of webbing there, but not much. And now, in the last couple of weeks, she's made a burrow underneath the cork bark. So I was really lucky to get that clip.
Yeah.
Because now, wait for it to come out.
Yeah, a lot of arboreal clips me trying to get feeding clips for my arboreals, it's just a snatch and grab, and then they disappear, and then you just can't see them again.
Yeah.
You know, so it was really, really difficult.
Yeah, so mine was a Pokemon. Luckily, I managed to get a close up, so. But...
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Lucy, I can't wait to see everybody at BTS.
That's it. I mean, like you say, she's had a nice time coming into this hobby. Like you say, meeting Gav, getting into the hobby, and getting to know other people. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, we're all itching for a show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We really are. But yeah, it'd be nice to meet everyone again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be nice to meet people you haven't seen before as well.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get any more shows until next year.
I don't. I agree completely with you, mate. I don't think the BTS is going to go ahead because they can't organise it the way they want.
Did you say that? That's why she's called Frances.
Hey, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
But
Hi, Richard.
What are they doing music? Is it the Brit Awards they're doing? That's going to be that's going to be no.
Yeah, but
Did you say
they doing
Brit
that?
Awards?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are they doing that because nobody actually goes to the
bit-
Brit Awards anymore?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's going to be a big venue, isn't it? And they're doing no social distancing then to test it out. Aren't they?
Oh,
But,
it's Brit to the Brit Awards.
I mean, like I said,
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, see, even David agrees. Says most of all shows are going to be closed again this year.
Aye.
Hayden, you have that privilege every single day of the week, mate, and you know you love it.
Oh.
Yeah, Blockbuster's going on, isn't it?
Yeah, Richard, how are they organising that? How are they doing the entry, controlling the crowds, social distancing, all that lot? I mean, you must have a bit of an inkling of how they're doing it. So how do you think that could translate to the invert shows? The way they're doing it, what makes it different so that they can open? Members only, limited numbers. So it's only IHS members. I'm with you.
Thing is, I'm just thinking if it's all like social, if it's we've all still got to wear masks, we're going to go, oh, is that? Because normally we know what people's faces look like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Are you? We all need our Cal t-shirts on, or like, hello, I'm stickers or something when we go through.
Yeah, you see, I mean, Danielle says, I don't know why the USA can go ahead and have
Oh,
safe
hi,
shows and expose.
Francis.
But the thing is, good night, Francis. I hope you
Hi,
feel better, mate.
Francis.
Right,
Yeah.
mate.
Hello.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
The thing is, I mean, America seem to be really trying to push, without saying it, they seem to really be trying to push this herd immunity thing, where they'll just get people together, let all and sundry catch it, then they've had it, they can't get it again, job done. Because the American people aren't following the rules generally anyway.
But I thought it would
You know,
be. I thought with the shows, it'd be like when you get your jab, you get your little ticket thing, don't you? Do you know what I mean? It's like if you could show you've got your ticket, you had your jab, so you go.
I think India's got the highest infection rate, hasn't it?
India's now got the highest infection rate and death rate. They had nearly 4,000 deaths the other day.
Yeah, because they're running out of oxygen.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucy, you're not alone. I used to be like that. I still am to a certain extent, but
Everyone to say hi. But yeah.
I find it really difficult now being near people. Since lockdown. It was a comfortable.
Going to Tinley. Wow.
hi, Chardonnay.
Hi. Look at your ears.
What's ears?
We had a good day, darling.
What? Have you had a good day? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Cool.
So, Richard, are you like a brand ambassador for Reptile Systems now? Because I know you use a lot of their stuff in your enclosures, and you obviously promote a lot of their products. He's going to Tinley. Nice.
Yeah.
Hello, Chardonnay. The big wave.
You might bump into Richard, the other Richard from Tarantula Collective.
You never know. Wow. Okay, David. So America are actually still
Hey, Chardonnay.
double
No.
what India are.
That surprises me.
But isn't America bigger? Or am I completely geography?
No, India's bigger.
America might be bigger in landmass, but India's got so much higher population.
Everyone likes seeing sometimes. So.
People like
Of course, you've got to do the area, isn't
You
it?
do like seeing it.
I need to get used to this.
Yeah, Lucy, we're all itching for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
night,
think,
Lexi.
I think you're right, Lucy. I just think we just need to be mindful and just be a bit more careful. That's all, you know. I still wear my mask everywhere, and you know, I've always got hand sanitizer on me, but you know, it doesn't stop me from doing. I go and see my parents now. My parents have both had both jabs, so I go and see my parents now. You know,
Yeah,
I think you just got to be careful. I don't mix with all in sundry, obviously.
No.
Yeah, we can do that as well now up here because we were a couple of 2 or 3 weeks behind you,
Yeah.
and we can do that as well now. Just from I think it was Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Monday before last Monday. We're allowed to go out and about. And I think the
I just like
like beer gardens and that are open.
Oh, Lexi.
Oh, nice.
I was like the fact that I can go shopping. Like today, I went shopping, you know, clothes shopping with my mate, you know, to me, and it's like, God, it's a bit.
I haven't done that yet.
I think I've saved all this money over lockdown. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone a bit mad because you can get out. Do you know what I mean? So.
I see.
Oh, nice one, Richard. I mean, that could, you know, set you onto bigger and better things. You know, you could really help promote yourself in America as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've seen the videos on Facebook and that because places like Primark and all that kind of thing, they just opened up
Oh.
on Monday there, and the queues were right up, like round the corner and like right up the road.
Oh,
About a
they
mile
were.
long.
They were
Oh, it's
here
insane, isn't it?
the first week they were, but now it's just to me. See, I was in today, and there was like that, not hardly anybody in at all. So
I know one of the Primarks in the city close to me, people were queuing up the day before and actually camping out on the street to get into Primark.
Oh
See,
my
that's
God.
just nuts. Isn't it?
Seriously. Who
Right,
would
when
do
they got-
that? I mean, it's bloody Primark. For crying out loud, you might as well go to
Yeah.
Asda.
And then they were complaining that when they go in there, there was no stock, or the stock was empty.
Oh,
shelves were empty.
I haven't been anywhere near our town. I haven't been anywhere near our town. If I need something, good old Amazon, or I go to Asda or Tesco's,
see,
Yeah.
where they do clothes.
yeah, I've been buying clothes and stuff like me and the kids in Asda and stuff. But it's just nice to go somewhere else.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah, of course. But you wouldn't queue overnight, would you?
Oh,
no.
God, no.
What numpties,
Oh,
honestly.
these
They've
were.
got nothing better to do.
Clearly
I
not.
haven't actually been into town here since it all reopened.
No, I haven't. Do you know, I haven't been into our town for about, well, not last Christmas, the Christmas before. That's the last time I went into our town, which is a 20-minute drive away. Are you going to come say hello?
I know. See, I just don't like staying in all the
My
time.
mum was saying happy birthday to you.
Hi, Moon.
Thanks. Come and say hello. Yeah.
Hi, Annie.
Hi, Moon.
Come and say hello.
Annie, get over here.
That's it. Show yourself.
Come say hi.
Oh, say hello.
Did you have a nice
Hi.
birthday? Did you have a nice birthday?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? You did.
That's the point.
In the car. It's in the car. Just make sure you lock it properly, please. I know it's long, but that's life, I'm afraid. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. In the brown jacket.
That's clever, Richard. You know, that's something most, I mean, I assume most people wouldn't even think about. Using, like, when you push your videos to another country, using their language, their terminology for things.
I never thought
I
of
like
that.
hiding as well,
That's,
Lucy.
that's clever. That's clever.
Mum.
How are you, Moon? I've got the most awful heartburn, by the way. You can see me just keep
Oh,
wiggling around. It's 'cause-
Yeah,
Hello, Mum. Wasn't it?
you're thinking her mum was on it.
I couldn't forget what it was.
You get a lot,
Get a lot of views from the Philippines.
randomly. Mind you, that's a weird thing, because I know on that Facebook group that Adam and Steve set up, that Exotic Pets Enclosure Design, they've got a competition running at the minute for, like, they got an enclosure competition, like who's got the best enclosure, and they've got three countries that can send it in. There's the UK, the USA, and the Philippines.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So I don't know if the Philippines is big. I know the Philippines is big on tarantulas, but they must be big on reptiles as well.
Yeah.
I think that's got something to do with what sponsors we could get out there.
Oh, okay, Dave, that's interesting. Most of the native animals are illegal to keep, so they watch.
Oh, yeah, like South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with
Well,
you,
yeah, I
Lucy.
mean-
Online shopping. I get everything online, literally everything. I even got plants online this week.
Yeah. I love Amazon. It's good.
Oh, you can't beat it.
That is
Amazon,
handy.
eBay. Yeah.
I
Nothing
don't.
wrong with them.
I don't buy anything off eBay anymore. They used to be quite a lot, but it's too much crap. for
I got
eBay.
this
Good
little
night, Richard.
enclosure.
Nice to
Bye,
nice to chat to
Thank
you.
you for joining.
Thanks, Richard. Take care. I got this little
Bye.
enclosure from Amazon. You know, it's one of those you have to make yourself with the
With
bands.
the little rubber bands on it, yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, they're $5 each, and they are really sturdy, like proper
Is that all
sturdy.
that was?
$5.
What was a fiver?
That enclosure.
This little
that Daniel's
enclosure.
holding up.
Oh,
But it's got all those holes all the way around, and then it's got a few on the top. But yeah, nice.
Okay. Suzanne says, "What time is the quiz kicking off?" And
Oh,
David, you need to tell
whenever.
me more. You've sourced a little unit and a new animal in the growing. If
And
you
the world
sourced a
got-
little unit, that's not going to be a little animal. So what
What's
have you got?
the NFL draft?
Oh, it's American football.
Oh, right, right, right.
Oh.
I told you have to speak to me like a 5-year-old. I don't know.
Shall we start the quiz then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just
Lucy,
have a quick,
that one.
I'll have a quick pee break and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, I got it off Amazon. Amy, I'll send you a link for it. They're really sturdy. They take about 2 weeks to come though, 2 or 3 weeks, because they're Chinese. But they are. I really like them.
Ooh. You lucky sod.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
Slightly jealous.
Very nice. Oh no. Yeah, I'll do that. They're super cheap. And I've got my I've got little baby Carabiner versicolor in here. It's probably a little bit big for it, to be fair, but
They're nice little enclosures.
that
Though.
ventilation, yeah, it's really good.
Is it Amazon?
Yeah. I will send you the link in there. I will find it.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I've got 3 more of those today, so I might rehouse a couple of my little poppets.
We'll wait for Rob to get back. Has anybody had anything new?
Me?
Oh, what have you had?
I know, and I was going to be so good, wasn't I? Because it was Annie's birthday and I spent a bloody fortune. But Portsmouth Tarantulas were doing the little baby carabiners, so I had to get 2. So hopefully it will go better this time, because I don't seem to be very good with the carabiner versicolors, but we shall see. So
How many have you got?
I have
How many have you got now then?
Huh?
How many have you got now then?
how many tarantulas?
No carabiner versicolors?
Oh no, I bought 2. I bought 2 at the same time.
No, I thought you had one or 2 already.
No,
Oh.
I did, and they died as babies. So I've had 2 before, and they both died. So I'm just hoping and praying that whatever I was doing wrong, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was over watering them. I don't know. But anyway,
Hayden ordered.
Oh, you're actually placing that order now, are you?
What's
You've
the
been
order?
talking about this all day.
Sam, have you had anything new?
No, I've been waiting in this malt for months. It's,
What is it?
yeah.
So Mopius Cambridge, I've been waiting it because I'm trying to find out if it's male or female.
David,
Oh.
is that Andy that's got them?
I'll be sexing this malt tomorrow. So
Ooh.
Oh, Adam got loads. He was being a spoilt brat this week, weren't you, Adam?
Oh, so oh, you've got loads. What
It's
are the
'cause it's
P Hassie
birthday.
isopods?
Do what? Sorry.
What are P Hassie isopods? Which one's the P Hassie?
Okay.
Pass.
I've got one like like that. I've got quite a lot of moss.
You're getting the mantis as well. Nice.
I'll put more moss in that one.
Ooh. You're not getting a tarantula, Hayden?
No, he's scared. You're a coward. I keep telling him it.
Oh, I saw that video, Moon. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, poor Celio Hassie. Hi.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do not know.
Oh, Danielle and James are getting spider mail today.
Oh, David, you're welcome to that. Ooh.
Yes, Suzanne got a birthday a few weeks ago. He's doing well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, really and truly, maybe one of them, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, maybe it was the weak sling, you know, it does happen. But then when I lost the second one, I thought, oh, maybe I am doing something wrong. But I don't know. Yeah, maybe I've just been missing it too much. And yeah.
The thing is, Verses are so
hard.
delicate. All Avix slings are. They are so delicate. I mean, my very first tarantula I bought was a Versi, and it was like a grown-on sling, and it was doing fine. And everything looked all right. And then for a little while, it sat out of its normal hide. It just sat there. And I thought, that's unusual. And then when I went to check on it one day, it was still sat there, and it was dead.
See,
Not in a death curl, nothing. It just died on where it was.
No, it's gone.
Mine was just in pieces. Okay, random question. Everybody will know. You know that my adult female Hamori died? Yeah?
Yeah.
I put it in the freezer to get it taken to Dead Set or something like that. But somehow it's, I think one of the kids or something has knocked the tub that's in there, and the legs have snapped off.
Oh no!
Seriously,
Yeah.
I just bawled my eyes out, absolutely gutted. Can they do it? Can they reattach them? If I was to send the pieces,
It seriously looks like someone's got hold of the box and gone like that with it. It's awful.
because the legs, it's not the legs. It's not like it's just that the leg is dropped off, because the body is there and the legs there. They will repair.
Amy's just said the repairer. There you go. David's here. They can glue the legs back. Oh, awesome.
I've been meaning to message him all week because I was so gutted. Oh, that's fantastic.
David, I'm just looking at that spider now, mate.
Oh, fine. Right, I'll definitely message them then. So
I may have to go shopping.
Oh, legs can break during transit. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll send you a picture because I was just honestly I missed. I phoned Robert and I was like, oh, I was gutted. Don't think there's no bird eater.
Yeah, see, Suzanne, one thing I've learned, if you watch Dave's Little Beasties, the one thing I've learned is in the bottom of the enclosure, put moss in there. And rather than mist the whole enclosure, mist the moss. That'll keep humidity up without soaking the enclosure. Yeah. And literally drowning the spider.
Yeah, 90% of my enclosures now have got moss in them. Yeah. Even the dry species ones, I've let the moss completely dry out, but just wet a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got sphagnum moss in these enclosures now. I'll put a little bit more in that bigger one though.
Yeah, David, I'm not going to lie, I'm so tempted.
Oh, you moved? No, I haven't moved.
It's called a Macrostenus kingsley. It's a Cameroon wandering spider.
Okay.
Apparently, I mean, oh God, they are amazing. David sent me a picture of one before. He says they are pretty angry, but oh my God.
What size do they get? Because he said they get
David
big.
just said they get big.
Yeah.
I think he said before they get to about.
Yeah. I'll be around.
Bye, Amy.
Bye, Amy.
Bye.
I think he said they get to round about 5 inches or something like that. So they're a pretty big spider.
Oh,
Apparently they are fast, angry, and bigger than any Brachypelma. There you go.
Wow.
That'll be fun.
Go on, people. Let's get this quiz underway.
Yes.
Yeah, Suzanne, rather than miss the whole enclosure, just fill the water bowl up, miss the moss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them, Lucy, but I've had no luck with them, so I'm going to give it another go and see how we go.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Hi,
Hayden.
Scott.
Perfect for me.
Did you get questions, Sam?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
awesome.
told, I was told to bring questions, so I've brought questions. I've only got 6, but I've got questions.
Good man.
I don't.
That's
Suzanne.
good.
Okay, so
Have you got any, Angela?
No, because I was at a dentist yesterday and I've had doctor's appointments.
Ah. Well,
no,
I don't know about the rest of you, but I think we should let Tam go first.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's happy with that.
Good idea.
You don't have to, honestly.
Streamline's got a bit. Streamline's taken Angela's intro and music videos views off, so we can't do like a quiz intro. So we're just gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty easy ones, pretty basic easy ones. I mean, they're not. I don't even think I've got any tarantula ones here. No, in fact, I've got one tarantula one. It's easy as anything, but I just wrote down a few.
Easy's good.
Doesn't matter what they are.
It's just a bit of laugh.
I haven't got any otter ones, so we're all right.
Oh, believe me, after my otter question, I don't think anybody wants any more like that.
Yeah, definitely. Right, okay. We doing it now, or?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
All right, okay. Right, sorry.
Yes, that's what I said.
Good night,
the intro
David.
music's gone.
I'll let you know
All
if I order that
Hi,
spider.
David.
Okay, right. Number 1. This is where everybody will be asking Alexa and checking Google.
Don't worry about that.
That's fine, no problem. Okay. How many brains does a giant Pacific octopus have?
Oh. How many
Brains.
brains?
I thought you said they were easy. How many brains does you have? I've got an idea. I may be completely off the mark.
Just going to say 3.
Okay.
I was going to say 3 as well.
Oh, well done, Moon. Nice one. There you go, Tam. You got another sub.
They've got 3 hearts.
Oh,
so they've
thank
got
you.
3 hearts. I'm kind of
Thanks,
going
man.
for that brain.
Much appreciated. Rob, what do you think?
I'm actually going to say
It's 6. I've changed it to 6.
that's what I was going to say. I was just going to say 6, and you butted in and said it's 6.
For some reason, because I'm thinking 3, because they've got 3 hearts, but now my brain's suddenly gone. I'm sure for some reason, I'm probably wrong now, it's 3, but I'm going to go with 6.
Thank you. Thanks, Min.
Hayden says 8, 1 for each leg.
Angela, what are you saying?
I have no idea. I missed the question because Sean is in East.
How many brains
Short,
does Pacific
short, remember.
octopus have?
The giant Pacific octopus
Yeah.
have how many brains?
I think Angela's frozen.
I think Angela's, yeah, I think she has.
I thought that was me for a minute.
No, not this time.
It's normally me.
Anybody in
Are you back
anybody else
with
in the
us?
chat? Anybody else in the chat? want
Anybody
to
in the
take a guess?
chat got an answer? Yeah.
Your sister wants to mention.
There's one big one.
Yeah, Moon says one big one. Who else is going to guess? Danielle, it's a shame you're not going to be quizzing. I've got some pretty good questions for you.
She's there. Sort the spring cleaning. Angela, are you with us? Or should oh, I'll be right back. Okay.
No, I think she's having trouble again.
Okay. What's the answer then?
Okay, the answer is 9.
9?
9 brains. I know, I was shocked myself.
9, yeah,
Well,
really?
so-
Hayden's
Hayden
actually
was
closest.
closest. Yeah,
Hayden was closest, aye.
nice one.
9 brains.
I think they get confused with 9 brains.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
You would.
So does each part of the brain work a different part of the, like one for thought, one for...
You've got to think so, wouldn't you? Like, I mean, almost like Hayden says, maybe it's a brain for each to control each
Aye.
leg.
And one
You
for
never know.
pooping.
And one for pooping, obviously. You've got to have a brain for that.
I'm going to
Otherwise, you just make a mess of yourself.
get that boys. He'll tell me all about it. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, number 2. Ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which species of fish can catch and eat flying birds, meaning in flight? Birds in flight.
Oh, God, I know what it is. I can't remember what's going on.
I've seen this on a documentary, and for the life of me, I can't think of it now.
I know what the hell it's called.
No.
They hover by the water, their tongue catches the thing and pulls it in. Oh, my God.
I've just seen Scott's. Yeah, I've just seen Scott's answer, and I was going to actually go with that, Arapaima.
That's very true, Moo. With 9 brains.
Scott says no, arowana. I'm still going to go Arapaima. Because Arapaima are known to jump.
But these
I'm
don't,
going to
don't,
say flying
these
fish.
ones that I'm thinking of don't jump. They just stay in the water and their tongue comes out and catches it.
I've seen the one. I think I've seen the one you mean that catches bugs. It spits at them and knocks them off of branches. And
Oh,
leaves.
that's what's that called? The archer fish, that one.
That's
it.
the one I'm thinking of. Okay, that's
Yeah, that doesn't catch them in flight. That knocks them off of branches and leaves and things.
Oh, okay. No idea then. I'm going
Yeah,
for
I'm going to stick with Arapaima.
I'm going for Arapaima then. I don't know.
Easy.
Moon says triggerfish.
Not a triggerfish.
I have no idea.
Go on then.
Okay, the answer, what I've got here, don't shoot me if it's wrong, but this is what I got for the internet. It was the giant trevally.
Ah, bugger.
I've never.
They actually, when the fish, the birds fly 2 or 3
They
feet
do
off
because
the
I've seen
surface,
it. When,
and they jump
yeah,
out the water and grab them.
they do. They swim in shoals, and these
Aye.
shoals hunt migrating birds, and they
Yes,
literally.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What did you say it was called?
Giant
The
trevally.
giant trevally.
Yeah. Good question.
Think these are easy.
Exactly.
Right, this is an easy. This is an easy one, right? And if any use here get it wrong.
Oh, believe me, one of us will.
Right. How many body parts does a tarantula have?
How many body parts? Now, are you talking just the body?
The question is how many body parts does a tarantula?
Is that including the legs? I'm just thinking.
See, that's a trick question. That's a. That's a good question.
Legs, fangs, pedipalps.
Because you could be saying
No,
8
but that's
legs, thorax, cephalothorax and abdomen. But then you could also be talking the cephalothorax, the abdomen, the mouth parts, the legs.
Eyes.
Well, this
Moon
is a
says
question.
14.
This is a question, right?
Scott says 16.
Moon says 14. 8.
Now you see, if you've got
See, it depends. But what I'm, the only thing I'm going to say is you're overthinking it.
Oh,
2.
okay, then 2, yeah,
2.
There you
or
go.
10.
2.
okay. Not including
Yeah.
legs then, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
The
You could be thinking,
carapace, the body, and the abdomen,
Yeah, yeah. I'm
the
thinking,
body
Yeah.
parts.
see, that's a dastardly question. That one.
Yeah, because that could be really.
I knew I would get some people with that one.
Yeah. As it turned out, all of us, until you gave us that clue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, absolutely love this question, right? You're going to find this funny, but okay, right. Number 4. What animal poos in cubes?
Oh, I know this one.
Who's he human?
It actually does
Who's-
cube-shaped poo.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I know the answer to this one. Yeah,
No idea.
there you go, Rob.
I'm surprised you don't, Jen. All those books that Jess has got with the facts in them, this is one of them.
A koala bear.
Animal, land mammal.
What animal poos in cubes?
Cola cubes specifically. Yeah, Scott, I know it.
That's the Easter bunny, isn't it? Oh no, they're chili beans.
That's it.
Is it
Scott
really?
says it's a wombat, and it is a wombat. Yeah,
Is it a wombat?
wombat does cube-shaped
Wombat, cube shape, square
Yeah.
poos.
No way.
Where goes?
I'm not being funny, but how does it not tear its butthole apart every time?
Butthole square.
Oh, they've probably got rounded corners.
There you go. Scott says it's a wombat or Tanya.
How dare you discuss my pooping habits?
We need to know now,
The
Tanya.
lipstick
Right,
face,
right.
That's it. We need to know now, Tanya. Is this true or is this just a vicious rumor?
It's a vicious rumour, mine are lipstick shaped. Sure, you know that.
Okay,
Triangle.
number 5, and I absolutely love this question, right? Because when I done a bit of research into this question, I was absolutely surprised at the answer. Right.
Yeah.
So here we go. How many native species of snakes can be found in New Zealand?
Ooh, none.
Ooh.
I
Angela,
don't think-
you're a snake person.
Native
No idea.
species.
I don't think there is any, is there?
No, I don't think so. There's no tarantulas either.
Okay, so Angela and Tanya are both saying none.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rob?
Hayden and Scott.
I think
are both
the only
saying no.
native animal they have is sheep, isn't it?
I'm going to go. I'm going to go against Graham. I'm going to say 1.
Then saying 1. What are you saying, Rob?
I'm saying none.
None.
Did you get some?
It's a couple. Scott Sam Winter says none. Hayden Scott says none.
Only the Tuatara is native to New Zealand, and that's a monospecies of an ancient order of reptiles. Yeah.
Right, well, that's, you know, I mean, It's none. There's no native species of snake in
What?
New Zealand. Because when I done a bit of research into it, what it says was New Zealand split off from Australia over 3 million years ago, 300 million years ago or something. And that was the time before snakes came into Australia. So it was isolated. So wasn't any. Yeah.
Wow.
But then, I mean,
Cool.
and while doing the research, it's what's the word again? I'm looking for. It's been outlawed for any snakes to be took into New Zealand.
Can you keep snakes as a pet there then?
Well,
Probably not.
probably not if it's been stuff.
No, I don't think you can. No.
Right.
Same as in, I can't remember where it is, but you're not allowed to keep giant African land snails because people have had them as pets who got too big, and they let them out in the wild.
Yeah. Get some.
I can't remember where that is.
That's America, isn't
Probably. It's probably Australia,
it?
because in Australia
I know
you're not
that-
allowed to.
It was a few places, I think, not just Australia, was it? There was, I think there's parts of America as well where they've been banned also. Yeah, parts of America as well, because people, obviously, they got too big, they didn't want them anymore, and they just chucked them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually surprised. I was doing the research into that. I was actually surprised that there was none because of where it is next to Australia. But then, as I said, over 300 million years ago, it split up. New Zealand split off from Australia, and that was the time before that happened. The time before snakes came into Australia.
Do you know,
Australia.
It still amazes me that we get snakes in England, to be honest. You would think it'd be too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing great,
Yeah.
by the way, Scott. Thank you.
That's a good question.
Okay, got one more question. This was just a wee fun question, actually. There's the first 5 were my more serious ones. This was a first a wee fun question for Francis, but he's away now, so but I'll ask it anyway. I'm sure he's away. The name Jenny is given to what female animal?
Donkey.
It's a donkey.
It would have been the only answer if it's a question for Francis. Yeah.
That's
I'll
it.
have to actually ask him there next week if he actually knew the answer.
Yeah. It would say donkey anyway. It'd be right by default.
Yeah. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Good questions though.
Good questions.
Yeah.
Really good
Really
questions,
good
yeah.
Right, who's going up next? What questions do you not both have?
So much of them being easy. What have you got, Tanya? What have you got?
I've got a Fatal Fantasy quiz.
Do that one.
Ooh, cool.
Go for it.
Okay. Right. Question number 1. Which contestant was Deadly Tarantula Girl up against?
Oh, right.
I know.
I don't. I can't remember.
Oh, I do. Winter Night.
said-
Winter Night.
I don't think it was.
It was. I'm sure it. No, it wasn't. It was a kid. It was a
No,
kid.
it wasn't.
Conrad kid. Conan kid.
Yeah.
It was a kid.
I thought you said
I
Colon
know,
Kid
I know.
then. I was like, oh my god.
The colon
Co-
kid.
I say Conda Kid.
Conda kid. That was it. Conda kid. I just remember somebody in the chat saying that's hard words for to go against the kid.
It was in fact Conda Kid. Well done.
Yay.
Right. Question number 2. Which species of tarantula did Beck's Exotics feature?
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
I think I know, but I'm going to give the chat a chance.
yeah. I can't remember.
Mhm.
I can't.
Scott, you should join in more often.
I know, Scott. Where have you been?
It's
Yeah.
pretty much always like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because, you know.
So anyone in the chat got a clue?
I have no idea.
I'm probably completely wrong, but
Which species of tarantula did
I'm
Beck's
not sure
exotic
from shit.
feature?
I can't think who it is.
See a bit.
Hayden, spot on.
It was that one, yeah.
Yeah,
That's 3
A hairy
questions
one.
in a row, right?
a brown hairy tarantula.
We can't think who it was.
Okay, I'm going to say OBT.
It was. Go on.
OBT. Told you.
No, it was something. It was a brown tarantula. It was it's on the tip of my tongue. Can you read that?
No, get out a bit further. Come a bit closer to the camera.
It's the tip of my tongue to you. I can't even just. Yeah, where do you go, Tanya? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Suzanne says Brachypelma emilia.
No.
I can't think who she is. I can't think what.
It was a good clip, actually. It
That was a good
was. Yes, it was a sea darlingi.
Yeah, Darlingi. That was it.
Ah. Was that the one that jumped up onto the tongs?
Yes.
Yeah, there was
cool.
I think there was a few like that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There was a few clips like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Who had the wolf spider clip that did that?
I
That was
can't
Craig,
remember.
wasn't it? That was Couchlock, wasn't it? They had the
Yeah.
had the
Yeah, that what would you
Yeah.
call that? That
Smithy.
oh,
Couchlock.
That's it.
Couchlock Arachnophobia.
yeah. Yeah, that was a good clip. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, Hayden, give yourself a point.
Scott, just join our Webbers Facebook page, and then you'll know which channels we're on. and
Absolutely.
what weeks.
Yeah. And
I
don't
usually
forget to sub
we
to
usually
all of them.
advertise it separately anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, we kind of rotate it between the chat
Yeah.
all of us also.
Yars. Right, question number 3. Which species of tarantula did Wheezy Vet Tech feature in her clip?
If I keep saying OBT for everyone, will I get it right eventually?
Possibly.
So you'd probably be better off saying Agen, because there was a few of them,
There was a few of them, weren't there?
including mine. Mine was an Agen as
Yeah,
well.
no,
So.
don't say Agen because I didn't include that.
It's on what we did make before.
It was a Brachypelma.
No.
But no, wasn't it a Brachypelma?
Oh. No, it was a bit deceiving actually, but it did actually say on the video.
The nom 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 one, isn't it? It's
Yeah. As I said, it was a little bit deceiving, but it did actually say right at the end of that clip.
Right, okay. See, I thought it was some sort. I thought it was a Brachypelma of some sort.
Yeah, you've got to see it in a good light, put it that way.
I don't have a clue.
I was no.
I'm going to say OBT.
Benny,
Got to the kind of whole
Well, Cody's, no, it wasn't that. It was, let me give you another clue. I have one, it's called Mooncalf.
no.
Right. Can you give me a clue that I'll actually be able to take something from?
You have to see it in a good light to know what it is. It's at its best under some good lighting.
So it's best under some. Ah!
DVB.
Pteranopelma sazami.
That's the one. Yes, I have a very pretty one called Mooncalf.
Yeah. That's what I've got a Sazamai, but it's still only. I mean, I've had it for about a year and it's still tiny.
Oh, they grow slow. There you go. Scott said the Sazamai as well.
Yes, this was it as well.
You must have a female then, Tam.
Right.
Maybe
It's gotta
it's
be.
male because I've had mine.
Scott, yeah, you got it right.
No, I've had mine almost 2 years now, actually. So yeah, right. Question number 4: who did Al's Arachnids face in round 1?
I'll have the
Al's
sound story, don't you?
Who was up against Al's Arachnids?
Oh,
Al had the sound spider, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. Scott, if you follow me on Instagram, I've got a video of my Sazamai and some nice close-up shots as well.
You go. Suzanne saying a GBB.
That wasn't the question.
what's the question?
I think
Who
it's
did
down
Al's Arachnids? Who did Al's Arachnids go up against in the first round?
You're maybe behind on
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
in the chat.
Might be slow.
Maybe behind in the chat, so she's still answering the last question, I think.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Suzanne.
Who did he go up against? Yeah, Hayden. I watched it and I can't remember either.
I'll give you the clue. It was a double act.
Oh,
Tom and Jerry.
Angel and Tom.
it's
Bill and
Yes,
Ben.
it was. Oh, lovely, Angel and Tom.
Ah.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, there's a bit I knew I did that click.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what they're called.
Right.
Have the t-shirts.
Hayden, I said that first. I was right.
Bill and Ben. Right, question number 5. Which tarantula did Midgard Arachnids feature in his clip? Who did Widget show off in his clip?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh Christ.
I remember his intro.
Me too.
Aye.
Yeah.
It was a
I remember
it was a really good clip.
Hey,
Stop
Tom,
saying
You
OBT.
had no clue, you weirdo. And I was going, shh, don't tell them. In that case. No, it wasn't an OBT.
I can't think what it was.
Nah, me neither.
Was it the one that was it the one that had the 4 squares that was going?
No.
Do what?
Was his clip the one that had it did it, and then it cut it into 4 squares? It was going, or was that Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks?
That was Rocky's.
Yeah, that was Rocky Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Diana.
Oh, I know what you mean now. Because the clip went grey. The clip went
Yeah,
grey.
I don't know. Minax.
No.
I know the clip because it did like a grey thing on it.
To be fair, it was the only one of this species featured in the whole tournament, in the whole thing. Sorry, in the whole of round 1. There was only one.
I honestly can't remember. Like I
Okay,
say, I
well-
can picture his intro.
I
Can't
remember
remember
the
the clip.
clip now because he did the clip, and then he did the thing, the funny light thing, and then it did a grey thing, same as Genie's. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, no, he did do the great. Yeah, he did do the black and white type thing on his. Well, it was the Ephobophus marinus.
Ah, yes. It was the skeleton leg. It did the
Yeah.
black and white. Yeah.
Yes.
Which
it
was a shame because he fed it the hornworm. And he
Oh.
really should have done that in colour.
Yes.
Mm. Well, he did some of it in colour, didn't he? But yeah.
And
Oh, I like
that
that.
tarantula should definitely be filmed in colour because they are stunning.
What we're not going to
Can I have 2
Well,
minutes? 2 minutes.
cool.
Back 2
Yeah.
minutes. Right. You just
Yeah.
carry on with the competition. I'll catch up the quiz. Just the questions. I'll catch up when I come back. I won't be 2 minutes.
Okay.
No problem.
Right. Question number 6. Who battled with Jagger's tarantulas in the first round? Who battled with Jagger's tarantulas?
It wasn't me.
Or me?
Oh, Jesus.
Wasn't it I up? Wasn't it him? I up?
Oh, alternative inverts.
Not
No,
him,
it wasn't
him.
that's-
Gav.
Oh,
No, it wasn't
No,
Gav.
that's Kieran, alternative inverts. Impossible inverts. That's
Impossible
it. Isn't it?
Impossible inverts, yeah. Yeah. I like Gav.
Scarlet?
no, Scott was in the beginning.
I can't
No.
remember.
Anybody? No. It was Ellie's Bug Babies.
Ah,
Yes, it
Was it?
was. Yeah. It was Ellie's Bug Babies.
Hi, Kaz.
Okay.
hey, hi, Kaz.
Hi, Kaz. Question number 7. Which channel featured the Davos Pantaloris?
Oh, God, I can see it. It was only a sling.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, not. Well, it was a little bit bigger than a sling. It's probably a juvie, to be fair. But
It
But
didn't look that big.
yeah, my juvie's not that big, but it's really bright, colourful.
Thank you, Kaz.
Oh, thanks, Kaz.
thank
Who
you.
had the- Did you catch that question, Tam?
No, I did
I'll
not.
say it
sorry.
again. I'll say it again. Which channel featured a Davos Pantaloris in round 1? Which channel? Because there was only one Davos Pantaloris.
Scott says it was Leah at GPR.
No.
GPR.
GPR. What's GPR?
Glorified Pet Rocks.
Oh,
Grand Pacific Railway.
that's what I like him.
I can't remember who it was, but I remember the clip because it came out the burrow slowly and took it back in. I remember the clip, but I can't remember who it was that put it up. Whose clip it was.
Hey, Angela.
All right, I'll give you a clue.
Hi.
I'll give you a clue.
Nothing.
Say it again, you broke up.
Who did?
What was the
Yes.
clue? You crackled.
I'll give you a clue. So he was up against a formidable opponent. I can't say that. Opponent.
Nope, that don't help.
Not really.
No. Suzanne says Heather's Tarantulas.
No,
Nope.
he was up against.
Oh, God. I cannot think. Moon says Mark. Was it Mark's Tarantulas?
No, Mark had the Wandering Spider.
It was a bunch.
No. Who was it up against? Oh, yeah,
Oh.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah, who was up against Mark?
I can't remember.
Oh, Marcus, who was up against? Oh, I can't think.
No,
Really
not-
can't-
Creepy Crawley
Not
says
Dave's
Dave's
Little
Little
Beasties.
Beasties.
No.
No. It was, in fact, Lee's Creature Features.
Of course. Yeah, I remember. As I said, I remember the clip, but I
Yeah.
couldn't remember who it was.
Yeah, I was really pleased to use that little Travers. Right.
Ah,
Yes. Question number 8. Which species did Mr. Grinder's features feature
Sorry.
in his clip? What species?
was Mr. Grindler. I think I know.
It was the. I know. I know. I've got
I
one.
think I know. See if anybody in the chat knows. I'm pretty sure if I've got the right person.
It wasn't a Wahini.
Jaden.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
There you go. Kaz says Schilobrachus wahini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's
Yeah.
what I was going to say.
Yeah. Me too. I agree with that.
It was, of course, the Chilibrachus wahini.
Suzanne, I think your chat may be a little behind.
Yeah. Refresh your chat.
Right.
Unless
Question
he actually
number
thinks that Jaden was using Jagger's tarantulas on his feeding clip.
Or Danny. Right, question number 9. Who did the Spider-Man go up against? Who did the Spider-Man go up against?
Oh,
Scarlet. Wasn't Scarlet.
nah, it wasn't Scarlet, was it?
No. American chappie. He's very
Oh,
funny,
no.
It's funny.
and I like very much.
That wasn't Jay, was it?
No. Jay's not American.
Was he not? Can't remember.
Funny American bloke. My brain's
Angel and Tom says Jonathan, Count Jonathan.
Is he American?
Yeah. Moon says Widget.
I can't remember.
And it was, Angel and Tom are quite right. It was Count Jonathan.
Ah,
Some people might know him as White Johnny.
I don't know who it is.
Oh, he's a really nice
I
guy. He's a
I
good bloke.
remember his name coming up, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
Is he with the lads' night
Yeah.
or anything?
No.
Oh.
Don't think
Right,
so.
and the last question. Now, if you don't get this right, Rob, then I'll be very disappointed in you.
Oh, believe me, I
Which-
can get it wrong.
No, you won't. Which tarantula did Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks feature?
Oh, let me think. I do know.
Yeah, it was an OBT with it.
It was.
It was the OBT.
Hey,
Right. That was
See,
my
my
10
theory-
question.
my theory would have worked.
Yes.
If I'd have said
Eventually.
every question, I got it right eventually. Good question. Say half of them. I couldn't even remember.
No, so I will do it again next week after we've had round 2 and see how we
Okay.
get on then. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I think Amy mentioned something about being on a Saturday Live or something to do other things if we wanted to join in on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and
I
I'm home this weekend, so yay.
No, I don't watch it. Do lives on a Saturday. I don't do much on it.
Tend not to. Excuse me.
Well, I'm here by myself, so I can do what I want.
Right.
Me too. Me as well. I'm weighing that one, Tanya.
Yeah.
Good night, Diana.
Good night, Diana.
Good night, Diana. Thanks for
Right,
coming.
Diana.
I've got
Right,
5
rubber job.
pretty hard questions
I
and
think
5
Dan's doing as well.
pretty easy questions. Oh, good night, Suzanne.
Good night, Suzanne.
Night,
Thank you for
Suzanne.
coming.
Take care.
Yeah, she's back at work. Yeah, she's been off work a couple of days. She's back at work tomorrow. So good night, sis. I'll speak to you tomorrow when you get home. Give me a wee call. She'll always phone me up when she comes home from work to make sure I'm all right.
Oh,
Bless her.
She's a good sister. She's really good.
you're on, Giles.
Right, okay. Can you name the part of the carapace on a tarantula where the eyes are housed?
Sorry, I was reading the question. Say it again.
Can you name the part of the carapace on a tarantula where the eyes are housed? There's a name given to
Where's my
that bit
damn
where
cheek
the eyes
towel when
are.
I need it?
No cheating, Tanya.
Eye sockets.
Oh, where's my tea
That's
towel?
what I was going to say. Eye sockets.
Like I say, these first 5 questions I think are pretty hard, which is why I was kind
Or
of
even my
disappointed
keeper
when
cards
Danielle
with
said
my
she
hair.
weren't quizzing.
I didn't even know it had a
Got
name.
nothing in there.
It's a tuft
It
of hair.
has a name.
Forehead.
Forehead, Tommy.
Yeah, that little bit with the tuft of hair on it has a name.
That's all right, sweet.
Oh, it
Doesn't
does.
matter.
So
Moon
much
says the forehead.
It's okay, Angel.
forehead,
Don't
Danielle.
watching.
I do that sometimes. It depends how tired I am, to be honest.
Yeah, I did as well.
Quiff.
I watched it.
Everybody says the prosoma or something.
I watched the Fatal Fantasy
Quiff,
3
yeah.
last night on my telly. That was good.
I watched it on my telly, but I had it on my phone as well, and there was a lag between the two, which was a bit confusing.
Yeah,
Well, I had
they're
it
up
on
for this for
telly,
some
and the-
reason. Yeah.
I
I
had
mean,
it on
I've got obviously I'm using
TV.
I'm using my phone at the minute for for the chat
Yeah.
for on this for Stream Master or StreamYard, sorry.
Yeah.
But I've got my laptop here on so that I can see the chat, and the chat's lagging.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you know what I mean. It's
Always
at least 30 seconds behind or something.
We always find that
That's
there's
the
a
thing.
bit of a lag in the
Yeah.
chat.
If you're watching it on the telly, then you can't, unless you've got your phone on as well, you can't comment.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's it.
Right. Because I was doing my predictions, so I didn't bother getting into the chat. I just watched it. I done my predictions and wrote everything down for who I think.
Oh, that's a bit of a sod. Can't see the chat with my glasses and can't see the TV without them.
I'm exactly the same. I am exactly the same.
I sit there going like that.
I'm like this. Really
Anyone know
annoying.
where I can find a Vajovis species scorpion? Oh, the only one I know that was selling them a little while ago was what's his name? Bugbox UK.
Oh,
I don't think they've got much in at the minute, have
I
they?
don't think they have at the minute. No.
Don't think anybody's got much in it at the minute. It's all this Brexit carry on into it.
The spider
Yeah.
shop have got some
Can't
new
get anything.
scorpions in.
have you tried Tony Red? I can't think what it's called.
Yeah, sorry, Moon. We've
Venomous
gone off
Vision.
topic here, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Right. So yeah, the part of the carapace where the eyes are housed on a tarantula is called the ocular tubercle.
Ah,
And it's sometimes called the eye hill
Oh.
or the eye mound or something like that, but it's actually called the ocular tubercle.
The ocular tubercle. I think me and Jen should get a point for that because we said eye sockets. That's just
Kind of.
optical. What is it? Optical tubercle. Tubular.
Ocular tubercle.
typical.
That word,
Three
right?
times. It
It's just a fancy. That's just a fancy name for eye sockets.
really is.
It's kind of not.
I think I like the word typical better, though.
Yeah. Okay, so that leads on to the next question. On the ocular tubercle, they have 4 identical pairs of eyes. So their eyes, basically, on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, mirror each other. But can you tell me what those 4 eyes are actually called?
Eyes.
Can you name those 4 eyes?
Eeny, meeny,
1,
miny, moe.
2, 3, and 4.
Spot on, Angela.
What do the eyes do?
Not a great deal apart from distinguishing
Yeah.
between dark and light.
Yeah, practically nothing.
Light reflecting peripheral vision.
Jerry, Fred, James, and Philip. Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
4 eyes like me.
Tabs has got to check.
Yeah.
Oculus Reparo.
Yeah.
It's not a Harry Potter spell.
I was just about to say that sounds like something off Harry Potter.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. The big
It's Wingardium Leviosa, not Leviosa.
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 John, Paul, George, and Ringo. There you go.
Oh dear.
Surely that would be the eyes on a beetle.
Don't be biased. Spiders can be called John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Oh, that's the eyes of the beetle. What is it?
Right. You've got the
God,
you've got the main Wingardium Tarantulara. Yeah. There you go. You imagine that one.
It's Wingardium Tarantulosa, not Tarantulosa.
Exactly. Yeah. You've got the anterior medial eye, which is the big eye. They've got one eye bigger than the rest of them. For some reason, considering they don't use them.
Have they?
Aye,
But there's one eye that's bigger than the rest of them. The one that's the main one. And that one's called the anterior medial eye. Then you've got the one that sits just behind that, which is the posterior medial eye.
That's not the
And then you've got
question.
the two that sit slightly underneath them are the anterior and the posterior lateral eyes.
That was the biggest ball of cod
Right.
I've ever in my entire life.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah.
I'm
So what
trying
are the
to
four
give you
ones called?
scientific education.
What are the four
What?
ones called then?
It's a biology lesson.
That's it. It's a spider biology lesson here. And all you can do is mock me. I shan't come back.
This class is ridiculous.
You think that was ridiculous? Wait for the next question.
Oh.
Nicholas.
Right. Question 3.
See, I've
Can
just
you
seen
name-
roller skates now.
Hey, do what?
She said ridiculous now. All I'm seeing now is a tarantula and roller skates. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm full of Harry Potter now.
Flick and swish.
They really are, Kaz. I think they should be caned. Although I get the feeling they might enjoy that too much.
Don't imply
Come on then,
he's
if you
the
think you're hard enough.
Don't imply he's the boss.
Wait for my next comment after his next question. Come on then.
Right then. Come on then. Let's have it, Angela.
No, give me a question first.
Can you name the 7 segments that make up a spider's leg?
I was going to say, you know,
Each part has a different name, and I'll give you a clue. They are not Doc, Dozy, Dippy, Sneezy, Wheezy, Farty, or anything like that.
This doesn't go back to the
That's how I
stupid knee,
think they are.
like knee 1, knee 2, knee 3.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Ridiculous.
Toes, ankle, calf.
I tried to give you an education, and all you do is laugh.
Oh my god, we didn't even ask for it.
Well, I'm not being funny, but I think you need it.
No.
I didn't ask for it though, did I know?
No, we didn't even ask for it.
Ask for it.
There you go, Scott. Hairy hydraulic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I'll go with that.
I'll go with that.
Harris.
They are actually called. There's actually, if you look at a spider, you can only see the 6 segments, but the one. I saw that.
I didn't do anything.
They start under the carapace, which is called the coxa, and then from there they go out. There's the trochanter, the femur, the patella, the tibia, the metatarsus, and the tarsus.
That's
So
right.
there's actually 7 segments to each leg, and they end in little claws. All spiders have these little claws, but Some of them have 2 and some of them have 3. The ones that have 2 are normally hunting species. This is on true spiders. And the ones that make webs have 3 because they need the 3rd claw to be able to grip the strands of silk. And most tarantulas will have the start of that 3rd claw, but it's never ever fully developed because they don't need it.
That's like
Thanks for
men
that,
having nipples,
Mr.
isn't it?
Giles.
I'll still put hairy hydraulics.
Well, there you go. That was a good answer, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 4. Although this may be equally as wasted on all of you.
We're not used to you doing serious questions, let's face it.
So mean.
Well, this is true. This is true. Right. We all know that tarantula blood is blue. Yes, we agree with that. It's because of a compound called hemocyanin, which consists of 2 copper molecules and 1 oxygen molecule. And it's the copper molecule that gives it
Makes
that
it
colour.
blue.
When the oxygen is released in this molecule, it turns it blue. But when that oxygen molecule is spent, what colour does it turn?
White.
Pink.
It's like ooze.
Yeah.
It's like Tanya. You add something to it. Like ooze, it goes white.
You can't drink it.
Uzo. God, I haven't had that for years.
True spiders and true spiders.
I'll say clear. Was clear.
Scott said tarantulas are true spiders and true spiders. They came first.
Well, technically, yes, because tarantulas date back nearly 400 million years.
Have they found out now that they go back a lot further?
Don't know. Oh, Hayden.
I can see a rainbow, rainbow too.
Well, Tam actually got it right. It's clear.
Well, that's not a colour then, is it?
No, but it's not a colour, but it's a bit of a fun. It's a bit of one of those questions. It doesn't actually turn a colour. It goes clear once the oxygen has gone out of that blood. It just goes clear. It goes colourless.
Ridiculous.
Didn't you say what?
It goes ridiculous. Yes.
Did you say what? Yeah, but didn't you say what?
It go-
colour did it
Yeah. What
Did
colour
you?
does it go?
I think it goes as
That bit is a bit of a trick.
it goes as clear as that vodka you've got in that bottle, Angela.
It's actually that tarantula, that element of tarantula blood, that hemocyanin, is actually used in medicine as a vaccine carrier. They use it when they inject vaccines into people. That actually carries that molecule, that hemocyanin.
So it's a bit like our blood plasma then.
Yeah, it is, and it's used in research into the human immune system and into cancer research as well. They can't actually make that hemocyanin molecule because it's too big and too complicated. So what they have to do is they get it from something called a giant keyhole limpet. And this limpet is so valuable to scientific research that they've actually started building farms just for this limpet.
You've done way too much research into these questions today. You do it anyway.
That was really interesting though.
This limpet is so valuable to scientists that they have to extract this hemocyanin without harming the limpet. They're that precious.
That's it. We're in the wrong
So-
business. We need to go and grow limpets.
Tarantula blood actually has a lot more uses than just helping tarantulas.
Well, obviously.
Tramp just cat's on this now. She's looking at it all. It is fascinating.
Okay. My last scientific question. What are the names of the 3 parts that make up the hook or the sexual organ of the end of a male's pedipalp? There's 3 parts to that little hook.
Boxing gloves.
Yeah. What are those 3 things they're made up of? Hayden, I was extremely busy writing these questions.
It is hook, hooking,
Line and sinker.
and hooking.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Close.
Fishing hook,
40 grams.
Captain Hook, and Coke.
Upper arm, forearm, and spunk carrier. There you go.
The meeting 2 veg. I'll go with Kaz. I'll go with that one.
I don't think I need to actually give you the answer now. That was brilliant. I guess you can't say the D word on chat.
Yes,
Did you
followed
say
by
D?
fingers.
We just
Oh,
said
dick
spunk
fingers.
carrier, I think it's a D word.
Oh, you can say what you like, Moon. Don't worry about that. They are actually called the symbium, the palpal bulb, and the embolus.
Oh, did the bolus?
Eh? There you go.
Yeah, I knew the embolus. I didn't. Well, I didn't know the other 2 bits.
There you are.
Fantastic.
Okay, I now have
We will all
5
sleep better in our
easy
bed.
questions for you. You should do as well. I'm here to provide a valuable service to all YouTubers. That valuable service is don't watch me.
Spider-Man is such a pervert. When you know spiders do the dirty with the...
Exactly.
He's not all
Was it
though.
yeah, and bolus?
He's not as innocent as he makes out. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
In my last video, what 3 species did I rehouse?
Oh, blimey.
Jen, if you get this wrong, I shall never forgive you because you actually helped me.
It's been a while.
It's been a week. Yes.
I see your video
I
as well,
did
but I
watch
can't
it as
remember.
well.
I watched it, but I can't remember what species it was. What
It's
species
all
it was. I can't remember. Jen can't remember either.
No, that's it.
We didn't do any rehousing last week.
Kaz, that's an entirely different kind of act.
We didn't do any rehousing last week.
All right, the week before. Was it not? Did we not do it last weekend?
No, wait.
No, it was a weekend before, wasn't it? Yeah.
Explaining tarantula parent to my 7-year-old. I told
Yeah.
her he puts his hands in her pocket.
Pocket
Oh
rocket.
dear.
Very good way of explaining it.
Pocket rocket, Moon said.
It's better than when a mummy and a daddy love each other very much.
OBT.
I used to tell my kids, sorry, kid.
One of them's the OBT.
Freddy the Fisting Spider.
One of them was the OBT, yeah?
And what were the other 2?
Oh yeah, I remember the OBT now.
Oh, it's the...
We've established that one was an OBT.
Was there an Armenia in there?
The one that came out and had a walk around. Was that video?
Huntsman.
Wasn't a huntsman.
Well, payback's mother, Jenna, isn't it? Because I didn't watch your video, Rob.
All right,
that's-
what's your next one?
That's terrible, Angela. You'll go to the backfire for that.
I filmed the video. I filmed it and I can't remember it.
Exactly.
The one came out and had a little wander around, didn't it? It was the.
I did watch it. I just can't remember.
Hayden must have
There
watched
was.
it. wasn't it?
There was the OPT.
Okay,
There's
we're
a
just
Nandu colorata villosus
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
and a Euothlus species green.
Oh, I wouldn't have remembered that one.
Did we do
That was the one that just sat on the bit of cork bark when I lifted it out.
Yeah. The Nandu was the tricky one, wasn't it?
The Nandu was easy. The OBT was the tricky one. That did not want to come out of the little tub it was in.
OBT, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
Okay.
bad, though.
It wasn't bad. No, it was easy, to be fair.
He wasn't listening to me and telling him how to do it properly.
Point and laugh.
He wasn't following instructions.
He wasn't. I was
I'm
going to make it. I even said, let me do it.
And I did it. I'm a big boy.
Well,
I can do my own housings.
You need some better catch cups. Both of you need better catch cups, you and
I have one, and that's it.
I have lots of catch cups. I even have small ones, but at the time I couldn't forget where they were.
I used that for my pokies.
Oh yeah.
good idea.
Because there's no chance I'm letting them get out, run up the bottle.
Right,
No,
I've
see,
got 5
there's-
catch cups of different sizes that I have out that I use.
Aye.
I normally have to rehouse it, bigger ones, but my small, tiny ones are in a huge plastic tub that's under the snails and everything else. At the time, I didn't want to have to stop and move everything out. I didn't realise it was going to be off empty and stuff.
Yeah, just that I've got loads of like cut up water bottles and things that I use. Easy peasy.
That's me. I've got lots I always use, but I've never had an issue with it before until my last one.
No, I've got one catch cup, and it really isn't that good for small spiders.
Gonna have
Okay.
to go and buy some plastic cups.
I think so.
Yeah, I use that for my pokies, especially my bigger pokies, because I absolutely love my pokies. Pokies are the, you know what I mean, they're my favourite. I absolutely love them. There's something, I don't know what it's, something very noble about them. I think they're just, you know what I mean, they're fantastic. I absolutely love them.
I love
But
pokies.
they're a bit crazy to rehouse at times, so some of them will still just walk in, no problem. But especially juveniles, and in my experiences, juveniles, they just go crazy. So they
Do you know, when I got my Metallica,
move at all.
my Metallica literally just walked into its enclosure. It was so good, and I was being so
Yeah,
careful.
There's two things I think I've found that I use to control a pokey when you rehouse it that's actually really effective.
Mm.
Basically, all you've got to do is poke it with a paintbrush and cry like a little girl, and it just gives up any kind of threats and just walks into its new enclosure.
What you do, isn't it?
Here's what
Only
I
if
do.
it was that easy. Yeah, but my Thermopius species, like my Cambridge eyes and my Menias and my Reduncus and things like that, they're just all rehousing them as a chore. It's not a chore, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, they're absolutely crazy. So
I need
Well,
to-
they're just super quick.
Yeah, because I put a video up yesterday, which is the one thing is I didn't know what it was, but now the consensus is it is the Reduncus. If I'd known that, I'd have been a little bit more prepared. Didn't think it was anything.
I've got two Reduncus and I've got two Reduncus and they're juveniles, and I just went and rehoused them last week, and they were absolutely crazy. So they were just running about.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'm dreading
so quick,
rehousing my chevron.
unbelievable. They're so
Hey,
quick.
see, I need to rehouse. I don't need to rehouse. I need to change the cork bark in my orange tree spiders enclosure. I need to give it a bigger bit of cork bark, and that thing is absolutely insane.
This is why
Yeah.
don't use tubes. Use half tubes. That way you haven't got a problem with it.
Oh, you've still got a problem with that because that is freaking nuts.
No, I mean, if you give it half a tube rather than a full tube, you haven't got the problem of it going out of it.
Oh no, you ain't got a problem with that going out of it. The minute you touch it, that's going to run.
Growing out of it. Growing out of it, I mean.
No, it's just not tall enough.
I do love my H-Mac. She's sitting in a burrow with her feet out like this.
Oh.
Okay. My next question. What species did Mark's tarantulas have in his first Fatal Fangs clip?
Brazilian wandering.
Brazilian wandering spider.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Not really very good on truths, so I wouldn't know.
I would love one of them, but I couldn't keep one. I'd love to have one of them, but you need a license.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. What's that called? Is it DWA?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that they in that category, aye.
Oh, they're the most venomous spider on the planet.
Are they? Jesus.
Yeah.
See, I'm no into true spiders, so
I do like true spiders. But yeah, Brazilian wandering spider, that is another level.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even that I don't like them. It's just that they're so bloody quick, and I haven't had enough time with tarantulas. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of puts me off slightly. I mean, I'm not saying I'd never get one, but yeah.
Because
if it's money for tarantulas or money for trues, I'd buy a tarantula.
Because I had the two salai, and as tiny slings, they were quick as lightning. But when they became mature, they were, adults. They weren't really. They would just sit there like a feed them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
they are pretty, the salai. They do look nice.
I wouldn't get
spider. You know what spider I think is absolutely gorgeous, but I wouldn't get one. Is the Ziggy Stardust. I think you get one, Rob. I think you've got one.
I've got a male. And
the huntsman.
The huntsmen are absolutely beautiful, but I wouldn't get one. They kind of scare
that
me.
thing is quick. It's pretty chilled out until if you touch it, it will freak out and it will run.
The huntsmen are fine because they're not going to do any damage. Do you know what I mean? They're not a dangerous true. Do you know what I mean?
Right. They just look scary. They'll get an evil look, I think, to their face. Huntsmen, they're just scary looking.
Some trues do look great.
Okay. Jen, keep quiet. What? This is another true spider question. What true spider did Jen say recently died in her last video? Angela knows.
I watched that video too, but I can't remember because when you were speaking.
Angela's dying to answer this one.
Talking about your. You were talking about two of them. You were talking about your Hamori as well in that video, and then you said that another one had died. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, because you rehoused it in that enclosure, didn't you?
I've literally just been talking about it.
Yeah.
The huntsman.
Come on, Angela. Come on.
Was it not the huntsman?
I haven't got a huntsman.
The salai.
Salai.
Come on, Angela.
The salai.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, my
and the other one was the other one was the Paul Hamori.
Yeah. No, my last thing. My last salai. Yeah.
Have you got any? Was it only the two Hamoris you had? Fair now.
No, I had three. So Robert had one of them, a juvie, but I had a bigger juvie. I've got no idea why my adult female died. So now I haven't got any, and I've got it. So I need to show it open so I can get another one because.
Well,
you have to have one.
I may be able to help you there.
No.
Well, wait till the questions are done and then the quiz is done, and I'll
Okay,
show you.
I've only got two more. Okay, in his last video, what tarantula did Clint's reptiles feature?
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, I know this one.
I've not watched the video, but I've seen it.
Oh, hello, Mr. Pussycat.
He's a Potter boy.
Oh,
Aw.
he's gorgeous.
He is lovely. You was lovely. You smell them. You smell.
Come on then, Jen.
Goliath. Sturby.
Goliath, birdie tuck.
He talked about all Therophosa species. He like generalizing the Therophosa, but yeah, he actually said like Goliath. He does the thing where he does that. Is this the best pet for you? And this week it was actually, like say, the Goliath bird eater. So
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
Sally.
it's a pretty good video,
It's quite a wandering spider, Scott.
yeah, very very pretty.
I love the darlingings.
Very pretty. Right. Okay. My last
He's a
question.
sweet baby as well.
What species did the Dark Den rehouse in his last video?
Oh, that.
Oh, I know that one.
You know that one.
I think.
No, the last one I watched of his when he did the taxidermy. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
It was.
I have one.
Chase is feeling left out. Look, he come up to say hello.
Aww.
Look at this one's gone to sleep in my arm.
yes, yeah.
Oh,
Which I haven't got any sturmies or blondies or anything. What's the other one? It's the sturmy, the blondie. What's the other one?
it's the apophysis.
That's it.
No, it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. I think it was the was it a sturmy? A male? Or am I thinking of another video?
You might be thinking of another video.
Right.
I know Dave's
Right,
Little
no,
Beasties just did a Peace Dermy video.
Ah, that was
Yeah.
it. It was
That'll be the one because he
That'll
had
be the one.
he had the male.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. Aye.
No.
Moon says he doesn't remember. Come on, then, Tanya.
I think it was the golden blue leg baboon.
It was indeed.
It was. Aye, it was.
Bacteriopographies.
Yeah.
Well
No,
done, Tanya. Aye.
Yeah,
I was thinking of Dave's Little Beasties one video.
that's it. Because he
Yeah.
actually did feature that male sturmy.
So aye, that was
Yeah.
a beautiful enclosure in but he built for
I like his enclosures.
that. Aye.
The way he builds them is really nice.
I'd really like see I've got a lot of juveniles, right? So once they get up and get ready for bigger enclosures, once they're ready for bigger enclosures, I want to start doing stuff like that, getting out and getting, you know, like moss and things like that, natural moss,
Yeah.
and putting them in and things like that. I might start doing
See,
that kind of thing.
My sturmy enclosure that I rehoused mine into recently has got that. It's got all moss that I collected
Aye,
from like a local forest.
that's right,
And
yeah.
I collect
It's-
moss. I
It's
only
thriving.
I collect loads of moss and twigs and lichen twigs and all sorts of stuff, and dry leaves and
Right.
stuff. I take everything from outside there.
I mean,
I think
Yeah,
we both-
I went on a haul the other day.
Yeah,
it's a
I've
big
been-
enclosure as well.
I need to get out and do that. I mean, I've got
garden
plenty of countrysides round about, so
in a pot.
I'll get out and do it.
I've got
get it
some
done.
really nice bark that's got all the moss down it already. Really,
I love them
really nice
logs
bits of
like
bark.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've collected quite a bit of stuff now, so I'm quite.
I mean, I've used all like moss that I've collected in my gecko enclosures as well.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks really good, Taya. It looks fantastic.
I say I've still got. to
Scott,
put
I
my
don't do
new one-
anything to mine at all.
I don't.
I might rinse
don't-
my moss through
No.
just to get rid of any sort of debris, but other than that,
I
no.
do. I rinse like moss and twigs and stuff. I rinse through just in case any other bugs or bits and bobs and thick bits of mud off it. But I don't do anything now.
Yeah.
No, I don't do anything with mine. And then whatever I bring home goes in the enclosure.
Yeah.
But
Then I
Yeah,
whack in those
because it-
things.
you know, as long as you're collecting it from a place that's not heavily polluted or use pesticides, you're
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Like close to roads and stuff like that, I think, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, see, our would start at the road. Like, we've got a roundabout at the end of the road, and then the woods start there. So I go right in before I collect
Yeah.
anything. I don't collect anything by the roadside.
No,
Yeah.
if it's
No.
looking like it can be polluted, then you collect anything, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tend to, like
Yeah.
leaves. If I get like a load of dry leaves, I get those. I rinse them through, and I put on the radiator in a tub to dry out, and then good to go.
Yeah.
I do take.
Don't even do that. I just stick it all in. Never had a problem. So, yeah. Even when I, like when I clean out the corn snakes and stuff like that, I put leaf litter in there and different sticks to give them a bit of enrichment, to give them new smells and new textures and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Plus, I think if you get like, stuff you've collected, moss and all the rest of it, I think it just enhances any enclosure you build.
Yeah.
It makes it look more natural.
Because I've always been a big fan of plastic tat, but since I've started using more natural things, I'm preferring that.
Yeah.
I'm going more to that way because it looks better.
You can still have, I mean, it depends on, I'm just trying to look here.
But
Well-
the thing is, you've got enclosures where you incorporate both as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is, well, you've seen this one quite a few times, but this is Francis.
Oh, this is your HMAC.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
they're all plastic flowers in there, but they're nice ones.
Yeah.
And I have a little, I don't know whether you can see it, she's knocked it down, but I've got a little skull in there as well, a little silver skull.
Yeah. I mean, I do like that plastic. I always will, do you know what I mean? But it's just,
Yeah, but I think it looks quite pretty, and you've pooped everywhere, young lady.
Scott said, "Are you bioactive in the corn snake?"
The corn snakes I am, yeah.
So what do you do?
Oh, that's pretty.
No, I just let them all go in there.
Yeah,
I don't
see,
do
Scott,
anything with them.
if you watch Dave's Little Beasties, he
Aw.
actually goes through this and he explains it. And
He
he
does.
says that he actually says that you don't need to remove any of those bugs or anything like that because
No,
they will all be
it's-
beneficial to
Yeah.
the environment in that enclosure.
Exactly.
I tend to look through it, make sure it hasn't got any like mold on it or mushroom spores or anything like that. Then I'll get rid of it. But other than that,
That's a pretty spider, Tam.
that is. And then I
Is
just
that
throw in
boring?
springtails in it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh.
What's she
That is
called?
pretty.
He called. Is he
It's not got a name.
Oh. You don't name yours.
I'm not into brachypelmas, I'm afraid.
Are you not? Not even like ones that like that?
See, she's lovely. She's absolutely lovely. She's a great spider. I've had her since she was just tiny, just a bit juvenile,
Mm.
and she's grew on. But
I've got a juvie that's just getting the little red knees now.
How can you not be into? I think the brachypelmas are one of the better ones.
They are very
Really
underrated.
brachypelma.
as I said, see, I'm more into, as I said, I'm more into my boreals, with pokies and things like that.
See, I'm not into a boreal.
Flamingo chilus. I've
Hey,
got
see,
Rufus.
I'm
I've got,
like you, Tam. I love arboreal spiders.
yeah.
I like the pokies, but other than that, I'm not really that close.
Yeah.
I'm done with fossorials.
Oh God, yeah. They're just a pain in the ass.
I've got that little I've forgotten how to say it now, Rob. Omathias Strodi.
Omothymus sciodite.
Yeah. I never see it ever, but it's done some webbing, so I know it's okay.
Well, that's the thing. You see, the one species I've always wanted was the what do they call it now? Haploclastus devamantha, the LSD earth tiger.
Yeah.
Aye,
I will
lovely.
never buy one because it's fossorial.
I really want.
They are an absolutely stunning spider, but you'll never see it.
I mean, I've got the Gigas and the Minax, and they're both in huge enclosures. It's just dirt. I do not. I can see it a little bit when it's made a little window at the side, but
My Peace Azamite I very rarely see, but when I do see it, it's wonderful because it's so pretty, and it kind of makes it all worthwhile. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I went for months without seeing that, and then all of a sudden it was brown when I last saw it, and now it's blue. So yeah.
My Azamite, teeny weeny.
You're still a baby.
Mine's decent size now. It's Juby size. It's just about to have an upgrade, so yeah. I need to get on with that over the weekend. I've done the enclosure. So.
See, I like
it's a boreal. What species type do you prefer, Angela?
I've got a variety of different ones. Like I've got a few arboreal, a few terrestrial, a few some that are psychotic. I just like tarantulas in general.
So if you had to pick a particular type,
if I can't have all of them that I've got, I ain't having one.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I like them all, but I like
That's
the
a two pokies.
I can understand if they burrow away because they're in pre-molt and stuff like that. And you don't see them for months end. That I can understand.
Yeah.
Kaz,
I don't think
Kaz, just send them to me, Kaz. Send them to me.
An adult female Metallica.
I've got an adult female Metallica.
I bet that cost a pretty penny, didn't it?
Do you know what it is? First got back
my due was enough.
When I first got back into collecting my tarantulas again, I ordered it from the spider shop, and it was only, I think, a 2 cent sling.
It was how much?
It was only a 2 centimetre sling. I think it was £25.
That's about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got...
Yeah, Scott, it actually means adult female. But some of them are fast AF.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And they are as cute AF as well.
Now, see, everybody thinks like everyone thinks that like one of my spiders, I paid a fortune for it, but I didn't, which was my chilensis.
That's right. I remember you talking about that before.
Yeah. I bought her as an adult female for 25 quid.
Wow.
Aye. That was.
I know people that have paid that for like half a centimetre slings.
Aye. Yeah, that was a.
That was
bargain of the
a
century.
steal. That was.
It's like
I don't think the bloke selling it knew what he had.
I mean, I had a mature male P. Metallica, and I got it free with purchase. It's wanted to get rid of it. Norris. Yeah. I bought a tarantula. I think I bought the Calcodius, I think it was, or something. It wasn't. It was the Coloraptor and he'll give you that for free. And I wanted a pokey, so I had it, and I had it for like over a year. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, purchase.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, Scott, you're spot on there. It's all about finding, like you say, that diamond in the rough, or a person that doesn't know what they have.
Yeah.
And I seriously think that's what I got with my chilensis, because if he knew what it was and how much it was worth, there is no way he would have sold it for 25 quid.
Well, I'm hoping my female Porky Regalis has got an egg sac for me.
Oh!
So I'm assuming that means they've had a good pairing. That means she better give me an egg sac or I'll be furious.
You'll be having stern words with her.
Are they still together? Are they still in the same enclosure?
She ate him.
Oh, shit, she didn't.
That's right. I remember you showing us what was left of him.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But apparently with porkies, that's a good sign, because apparently if they have a successful pairing, then the female normally eats the male.
Talking of pairings, I forgot to tell you,
Mm.
my Ibrapora diversipes came back to me.
Oh,
Yeah, he's come back to me, but he has successfully mated with the female. So fingers crossed now for an egg sac.
You didn't tell me that.
Well, good
No,
luck.
I forgot to mention that to you
When did you get it back?
yay!
yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, it come back, and yeah, he's successfully bred. So if we get an egg sac, I shall be offering slings to people.
Oh, brilliant.
What
Nice.
happened, Scott? I got a free centipede
Yeah,
yesterday. Found it in my crashed Thai pink dragon millie setup. It's sad, but I'm keeping the centipede to see how big it gets. Yeah, good luck with that.
So did it eat the toy ones?
It may well have done.
I still want to get a centipede.
Oh, you don't.
You're welcome to them. You
Oh,
really
yeah.
are.
I've got a clip that I'm going to put up in my next video. I went to feed I normally feed my centipede roaches, but I put in a locust, and this thing went bat-ass crazy. It was just going around the enclosure, up and out. I was wetting myself.
Moon, are you talking about Fatal Fangs? Adam and Sam were
Yeah,
close.
Yeah, Kaz. If I've done a 50-50 with the guy that I, bred the spider with. So with any luck, we'll be getting some slings out of this. And yeah, if you want one, you're welcome.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, like I say, if it is successful, then I should be sending a few out.
Is that the one that Beth had?
No, that was the Sericopelma angustum. This is the one that Mark Allison had, the diversipes, the pink toe.
See, I had the type those millies, and they didn't last.
Scott's just said there that
Yeah.
they're struggling from the start. They need
90% plus humidity.
humidity, and
Wow.
he thinks he kept them too wet potentially. Are they the ones that Tony has from Venomous Vision?
That's it.
Yeah, they're tiny things. They've got little spikes. They're so pretty, but
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got you a couple of them from a show, didn't I?
yeah.
Ah, right. So the proper hard to keep them.
Apparently so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard they're tricky.
Ah.
'Cause, the Invertebrarian had some as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Kelly from Quids and Creation has got some. Hers are working fine, but mine just.
Yeah, my little sling died as well, Kaz. Well, it
Oh,
kind of
that's a shame.
got to grown on sling, and yeah, it was. I don't think mine was ever right, to be honest with you.
See, my male, I had him since he was like 3/4 of an inch,
Mm.
Yeah, I think was weird, Kaz.
and luckily I got him to maturity, and like I say, now ever so lucky that I found someone with a female.
Yeah. That meow thing was weird.
It was.
Oh Jesus, Kaz, that was just strange.
That's just typical genie person.
It was. It was just like born, tiny spawn thing.
The thing is, Scott, as hard as it is sometimes, the only way to do it is to do it and learn from it.
Yeah, this is it.
This is the way we all learn. We none of us are experts when we start. None of us are experts now, but we all learn from things that we do, mistakes that we make. I know sometimes it ends in tragedy, but
sometimes
the next time you learn and you do things differently, and that's the way you successfully move on and rear them better the next time.
It's all about learning and growing.
But sometimes things just do die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's awful. And
Hi,
first thing you
Hello, Jojo.
Hey Jojo.
you question yourself as a keeper.
Jojo! You alright, Vivian?
And some funny moon, yeah.
You're right, Jen. Every time something goes wrong, you question yourself as a keeper, and you think, should I be doing this? Should I have done that? Could I have done something differently? It's the worst thing because you're your own harshest critic.
Yes, I mean, when Carmen died, because I went through the whole process with her, trying to keep her alive, I was questioning everything I did, and I was at the point where I couldn't even feed the others because I was like, I must have been doing something wrong, even though I know I'm perfectly capable. I know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that moment, you do question it, and it's just
horrible.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly, Hayden.
Scott, you've got to find your niche as well, really. What you like to keep.
Yeah.
I mean, I had lots of millipedes, but I had them in like a communal with like roaches and isopods and things, but they kept dying. I never found them dead. They just were never there. And I found out now it's because I kept isopods with them, and I didn't know that was a problem until like a couple of weeks ago on this chat.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I didn't realise they could be that bad. So now I'd be looking into getting more millipedes, but I'll be keeping them without the isopods.
Yeah.
But this is it. Without someone else pointing it out to you, sometimes you don't realise that keeping these things together can actually be detrimental, because none of us would think, looking at an isopod, you wouldn't think it was cannibalistic.
Well, I looked because I watched Kelly Critters Creations' Marvelous Millipedes video, and she talked a lot about Tony. So I went on his website, and if you go onto the info about it, it says some people do keep them communally with other inverts like roaches and isopods and things. He says it's not a proven thing. He said, but it's a controversial subject. I can't remember exactly how he worded it, but it was like, it's not proven that's what happens, but do you know what I mean?
Well, in my case, I know that definitely happened to my olive millipedes.
I think at one point I had 10 and I've only got the big black left.
Honestly,
yeah, I mean, I've got a giant African.
Yeah.
I've got a giant African train in my communal tank. In fact, I've got 2 in there, but I don't have any isopods in there. I've just got roaches in there. And I did have some stick insects in there, but they died. So they just got old and died. They were adult stick insects. So,
hi, Chris.
Hiya, Chris. How are you?
Hi, Chris.
No, but no,
Hi, Chris.
But I really
Yes.
did like my millies, so I'm going to get another enclosure instead of just millies. But live and learn. Do you know what I mean? It's chats like this, and talking to people.
I watched some guy's video on Facebook, and he had a communal for centipede, and he hadn't seen it in a couple of days, and he assumed it was going underneath to mold or whatever. So he went to go and dig it out and check on it, and the dwarf tropical white isopods.
Yeah.
Well, as he dug the soil up, they were all at it, eating it while it was molting.
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
But these were
Yeah,
these were the dwarf white ones, like the little isopods, and I can't for the life of me find his video now.
What's
But yeah,
the
it was.
I just don't think it's worth taking the risk at the end of the day. So
If you put isopods, or applying to do a time lapse of a spat. What's a spat?
A sprat's a fish.
Oh, well.
That'd be an interesting video, Scott.
Didn't
That would be cool.
Dark Den did one of those?
The Dark Den did a fish being eaten
Petco
by
did
sun
one.
beetles.
Yeah.
Some beetles, that was it. Yeah.
But to see a sprat being eaten by dairy cow isopods would be pretty interesting.
See, I honestly never had any clue.
No.
how are you, Chris? Anyway, how's the life? Arlington Sectors just had a reptile show, did they? We're not allowed them over here. It's just really frustrating, Moon.
I know.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting Moon's over the pond.
Ooh.
I'm not surprised, Scott. Not at all.
You see what I mean? But you don't know. You start into this hobby, you get into things, you watch videos of things that are doing. People set up communal things or this, that, and the other. And you think, oh, cool, but I'll do that. And with the best
I mean,
interests.
I have to
That's
say,
it.
I've got far less now. I've got far less animals now than I had a year ago. Just
Me too.
because, yeah, I used to have so many mantids, and then obviously, you know, some of them matured and died. Some of them just died at nymph stage, you know.
Hey,
So I
Steph.
had-
Welcome back,
Welcome
Stefan.
back.
I only have one now. I only have one mantis because my big girl died, didn't she? But that was just because she was old, bless her. So,
The BTS is planned for the 18th of July, but that's subject to change again,
It's
isn't it?
debatable, yeah. So, seeing as we've got an American perspective, Chris, what are the expos like over there? Are they socially distanced, or is it just like they like they always are? Is it just a free for all? I mean, yeah, I imagine you vend at these shows anyway, so.
free for all. Make them sound like rubble.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it's like. I mean, it's like that here when we go to the invert shows. It's just like everybody gets to the table and basically elbow your way through the crowds.
Yeah, but we're so desperate to see each other. Do you know what I mean?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, social distancing is going to go out the window because we're literally going to be throwing ourselves at each other. You know.
Definitely. When you get when the shows are back up and running, which I doubt will be until next year. I'll be coming down for the BTS, so be ready.
Nice one. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, brilliant.
There you go. Chris said he saw one in Texas and they all take off their masks. Not many people there, though. Oh, okay. You've been avoiding shows so far, but after he got his second shot, I'll be going. Yeah, I don't blame you.
He just mentioned that he's going to get his second shot this week, I think he said.
Oh,
good
So
luck,
how did your
Chris.
first one go, Chris? Did you have any symptoms? Were you ill? Because some of us have been pretty poorly in this chat. Others have been perfectly right, like nothing happened.
Oh, Kaz, I know.
Yeah, Kaz, we all need to meet you as well.
yeah, I know.
Have mass meet up. We need to go
Absolutely.
one that's got a park next door. We have a big massive, like Jen said, we have a big massive picnic.
That's
Yeah, a big party gathering.
it. Definitely.
Definitely. I'll be there.
Too right. There you go. Chris said he was sick for a few days. Nothing major though.
I didn't have any symptoms of mine. I just got a bit of a sore arm. That was it.
God,
I haven't even had any mine yet.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
how old
I
are
haven't
you,
even. 48.
Okay,
Same
so
as
you
me.
should be pretty soon then, because I'm
Yeah.
47. I've just had my first one.
I don't know what's happening because
You should match on
Suzanne, she obviously lives in Liverpool, and she got her letter last week, to book
Right.
to book
Maybe
hers. I haven't even had nothing.
See,
I've
the
heard nothing.
Scottish rollout's a bit different.
Yeah, because I'm 46. I had mine last week.
No, see, we're
But then-
supposed to be. I think it's 18 to 49.
Yeah.
I think it's 18 to 49s is rolling out, but it's been like that for a while, and I just haven't had anything.
I've got
But
it here.
that's
It's
a
like
really
45
big age group, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because
But
here
then
it's like
you've
45 and
got to
over.
imagine that Scotland has a far less population density than England.
Yeah. I mean, because
Oh,
and
that's
this is a
good.
true this is a true fact. There's more people lives in London than there is people in the full of Scotland.
That's it.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just taking their time with the rollout because they know, not being funny, but people aren't going to come into contact so readily in Scotland as they are throughout the rest of England.
Yeah, but 18 to 49 is still a big thing.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
big
a much
gap.
age
But,
group. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Mm.
Because isn't it like it's 45s and overs now, isn't it?
it's 41 and over at the
Is
minute.
it 41?
Yeah.
So I had mine early because I've got the rheumatoid arthritis, so I had mine a little bit earlier than everybody else. But my second one, I can't remember when my second one's due, May, I think.
Were you bad with yours?
So
Were you bad with yours? You've had yours, haven't you?
Yeah, I had mine, I think February.
Yes, I know you're younger than me. Like yours.
I had a bit of a headache and I just fell asleep and my arm was sore.
I felt like death. How we did the live last week is beyond me because I felt like death.
Oh God, yeah. Knowing what I felt like on Tuesday, how the hell you did the live when you were feeling like that, I've got no idea.
Dedication.
See, I've got a
Insanity.
really high immune system, so I very rarely get any sort of, you know, like these viruses and colds and stuff like that. I don't really get stuff like that because my immune
this is the
system is
thing.
really high.
See, I'm the
This
opposite.
is-
It's going, I get it.
This is the thing. I don't catch colds. I've only ever had full-blown flu once in my life. I was saying this to Jen. I don't have colds at all. I don't catch them. Everybody else will catch everything that's going. I don't get it. But Jesus Christ, this COVID jab made me feel horrendous.
Ever seen Kathy clips? She said, Rob, I've just remembered your failed fight sticks. It made me talk about the experience.
Oh, everywhere you go in this place, you can hear the toads.
I had my, what's amino? I don't know what that is. What's amino?
Immunosuppressants. It's
Alone.
medication to help with
It
immune
lowers
system.
down your immune system, which is what I take a dose of chemo every week, but I've tried different doses, and if I have over a certain amount, because I think I take 15 milligrams, and I tried the 20 milligrams, and it made me feel so sick. It was unreal. So they dropped me back to 15. But to be honest with you, it makes a little bit of difference with my finger joints, but it doesn't really do that much. I don't know why I bother taking it, to be honest. But yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what it is? More people die of the flu than anything else. And
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
The flu's horrendous.
It can be very fatal.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it, anything that's going to affect your lungs is potentially dangerous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
exactly.
Look at pneumonia.
What I have found though, with people that I've spoken to that have had this vaccine, is if you have a pain somewhere, it targets that when you have the vaccine.
Oh, God, yeah, because my back was horrific.
Yeah, because I suffer quite badly with, so I had to get into with my daughter, not with Jess, with my daughter, and I felt like I'd been shot in my ass cheeks, do you know what I mean? Even now, I'm like, I can't get
I have
comfortable.
I have pain in most of my joints, and it didn't seem to make it any worse.
No, you see, I've got osteoarthritis in my spine, and it made that feel so bad. But
It's not good.
I'm all right again now.
See, I've got rheumatics. I've got rheumatics in my hands and my knees. I've had it for quite a few years, but every year, like as I'm getting older, it's just getting worse.
Yeah.
It's getting more painful and painful.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've
So
been to
it's
see so many different doctors and specialists, and the only thing that they could guarantee for me was as I get older, it's going to get worse. So great.
Yeah, exactly. That's
What you said to me.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've
It's
already had a
basically live with it. Is what they tell you.
yeah. I mean, I've already had a big back operation down the lower part of my lumbar spine, and they
Have you
think
tried
that I'm probably.
Sorry, I was going to say, have you tried the CBD? Because Robert's been using the CBD vape.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, there's a place up the road, but I haven't kind of got up there yet. I did buy some ages ago, and it was shit. I mean, it wasn't worth the money that I paid for it. And this is where I don't want to get tripped up again. You'll have to send me what you have, Rob.
Yeah.
I've tried Robert's. It's not done anything for me at all. But whether I need a different dose or something, or what?
But
Well,
yeah. For my back pain, it's improved so much just from taking.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on painkillers for years and years, and all they do is they take the edge off it.
Yeah.
But this CBD oil is fantastic. It really helps. I mean, I'm able to get back on my bike again. You know, I'm able to go out walking properly again. It's made such a difference.
Yeah.
There you go. Tam, you got another
Thank-
sub.
Thanks, Chris. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, Scott, that's not good. My sister's got the same problem. Yeah, I had a big operation done on the lower back, and I had what was left of the 2 discs taken out completely, and they put like a little sponge wedge in.
Yeah.
Rather than fuse my discs together, they did that instead, and then they put like a little plastic almost cage around it to hold them together. But because there was so much damage there anyway, I've got some nerve damage there as well. But all the ones on top are going as well. So the middle of my spine is going to have to be done at some point as well.
Oh God.
I don't want to.
Have you had
Like
an accident that's caused it, or is it just something that's happened?
Degenerative disc disease and the arthritis. The arthritis is all in my spine. So I was diagnosed with the arthritis literally just after I had Annie.
Oh God.
So I was diagnosed about 10 years ago. Yeah.
See, mine was an accident.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is rheumatoid. It's not osteo.
Yeah.
If you have an accident, you're more likely to get osteo because it's damaged. Whereas rheumatoid is all to do with my immune system, and
My mum
it's a
was
different
bit
kind of
she's
thing.
had a lot of operations on her back, very similar to yours. And I told her, "Oh, the CBD or up," right? Because the difference in how Rob now moves, you can normally kiss him in the morning, it's like can't move. Do you know what I mean? But now he's like going bike-wise and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just started a diet this week. I started a diet, and I'm doing some more. I'm trying to walk a little bit more than I have been. Obviously, through lockdown, we were really lazy, so I'm really trying to get back on my feet again and do a bit more walking, because I walk for 5-10 minutes. I've had it. That's it. I'm done. And it's ridiculous, you know. So I want to try and do a little bit and build it up, if you know what I mean. And I need to lose some of this weight, so because that's not helping. So yes, good old menopause and all that on top of everything else.
Just what you need, eh?
I walked 11 miles.
Cold-blooded monsters.
Hi, cold-blooded monsters. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly, Kaz. That's what I mean. I don't want to go and spend loads of money and then it's rubbish. But there are certain grades of it, aren't there? You can get really good stuff and you can get some cheap crap, and yeah.
It's strengths as well. Because I went to get some vape oil and I spoke to this bloke about it. He gave this leaflet I've not read yet, but do you know what I mean? He says, because he's Missy's had it for anxiety and stuff like that. She's kind of like what I wanted it for.
Yeah.
And she said it works for her, but because she doesn't vape anyway, he didn't know it's because she's breathing the vape. It's taken her a different breathing technique, and that's what's stopping her.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So it's more effective or not. But I said I've tried Robson's. So
yeah, that's something I'll have to look into. But yeah, let me know what you have, Robin. I'll look into it, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
how is your who's got an alligator?
Cold-blooded monsters.
Wow.
Tell us
Snapper
about your
the
alligator.
Who's got an alligator?
Wow.
Little baby things you can keep. Always like an alligator.
What species of alligator is it? Tell us all. Tell us, because we don't have things like that over here.
No, we're not allowed them.
Unless you go to a zoo, obviously.
Yeah.
Own a zoo. But yeah. Yes.
Everybody needs a pet alligator.
Is he called Snapper? Oh, that's brilliant.
Snapper. Yeah. American alligator.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Don't they grow pretty big, American alligators?
Yeah, they do.
I was watching the Owens,
Oh,
Benji and Robert on their channel today. That was really interesting. And I was also watching a program about little red panda babies, and they were so cute. Yes.
I saw something earlier. I can't remember what it was on, but I saw this clip earlier. There was this, like, talking of alligators and that. There was this Australian saltwater crocodile just swimming through like reeds and things like that. And there was something the other way. There was a bull shark, and this this crocodile just dwarfed this bull shark. It was a monster, and this bull shark sort of swam up towards the alligator, and it was like, "No, fuck that, I'm off." You know. This bull shark was pretty big, but this alligator was huge. Crocodile.
Apparently, male crocodiles. Sorry, Tan.
No, on you go, Tanya. Carry on.
Oh, okay. Apparently, male crocodiles are the animal, the most stressful. I can't say it. The animal that gets most stressed on the planet. A male crocodile gets more stressed than any other animal on the planet.
I'm really correlated with male crocodiles.
Apparently,
I never knew that.
Why is
according
that?
to the Owen.
Have they given you a reason why?
No, they didn't say anything about it, but I just assume that, you know, if they're very defensive in nature, they're going to get real stressed real quick, aren't they? I guess.
Or is it because every now and then you get some mad Australian jump on your back and tie your mouth together?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. No,
You've been
apparently
watching Swamp Men.
apparently it's scientifically proved that they get more stressed, and the males in particular, than any other animal. So, I don't know.
You don't get stressed, Hayden. You don't work hard enough to get stressed.
You just get stressed with you.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's the
I'm
other way
going to have
around.
to meet you Susan one time I come down to Bedford.
Yes. There you go.
It's a bit Robert. So how big is your beast?
Alligator, not crocodile.
I was trying to remember which one it was.
It's the difference between alligators and crocodiles. It's something to do with the inside of their mouth, isn't it?
It's the shape of them.
It's their jaws.
Yeah, it's the shape of their
Alligators
jaws.
are short
Yeah.
and fat, and crocodiles are long and skinny, and then you've got your caimans on top of that.
That's it.
How can you keep one as a pet?
Because he's American. They can keep anything as a pet.
There's
Yeah.
a guy.
Pretty much.
I can't remember where about. I think it's in the. I think it was on that Swamp Men on Amazon Prime. He actually takes it out for a walk. It's got a harness and a leash and
Oh
everything.
God, how cool would that be?
Ah,
It's called Bucky.
You get all these people thinking they're hard, walking their pit bulls down the road. There you go,
Yeah.
mate. Have some of that.
aye, that'd be good. Aye,
He said
nobody would
it's
come
still
near
a
you.
baby, and it's 18 inches.
He's still a
Oh.
baby. Oh, he's still cute then.
Oh, it's that little noise. I love that little noise,
Are you keeping it in an enclosure or are you letting it just roam? I'm not,
Yeah,
What?
where would you keep something like that in a spare room or something? When it gets bigger?
No, I've seen some American programs when they keep them, and some people have them in enclosures. Some people just let them wander
Oh yeah.
Just let them wander. What about the house or outside?
There was a
outside.
pet.
Oh,
Kaz
right.
said the pet shop near her where she gets the feeders from used to have a caiman and display tank. Ours used to it as well, but I thought it was a bit shan because it was a bit small for the caiman to be in. I
Where's
thought
it
it was
we
Jen,
going to?
a bit harsh.
You know that pet shop we go to, Wrigley's.
Yeah.
That thing they've got in there is an American alligator.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a bedroom ready for him.
he's got his own room.
Nice.
Good old
Yeah.
snapper.
Is that how big it's going to get?
Oh, that's not full grown.
Oh.
Put a lock on the bedroom door.
He
Yeah,
said it'll get to about 7 to 8 feet.
yeah. See, the
Oh.
one in the pet shop near us is must be about 5 feet, 6 feet now.
Yeah.
It's a good size, but it's not full grown.
Brian, that's it, yeah.
That's it, Brian. Yeah, Brian, the female American alligator.
Quite
Ryan.
interesting. Quite interesting to see cold-blooded monsters. His alligator. He's got a. Saying he's got a bedroom.
Hi, Jeannie.
Meow.
Hi, Judy. Meow
What were you
meow.
saying, Tam? Sorry.
I was saying that cold-blooded monsters has obviously got that alligator we're talking about. He said he's got a bedroom ready for it. How would you fix that up, mate? Would you fix that up like an enclosure, like maybe like a big, like a pond in it with some stuff, rocks and stuff? I mean, how would you set? Would you set that up just like an enclosure?
I watched this
Give it-
program once, and
Give it a bunk bed, a vanity mirror, be
I
fine.
watched
No,
this
wouldn't it have-
program
no,
once.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it have to be like a bottom? Is it the bottom floor bedroom? Because it's got to have water, and the weight of the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
like,
But what I was thinking is maybe seeing how you get like the plastic ponds you can buy.
Yeah.
Like a plastic, putting one of them in, filling it with water and thing. Is that the kind of things is that something that you would do?
There you go. A
Good
big
luck,
pond of sand.
Jeannie.
I watched
Good luck,
this
Jeannie.
program, and this
A big pond in sand.
in
So, Angela, you're really quiet. Sorry.
Go on, Angela.
I watched this program once when I was younger, and this bloke who lived in England had a Cayman alligator crocodile thing. He had a 2-bedroom bungalow, and the bigger bedroom he did out. And what he did is he upped the floor level to build a pond inside. So he had like a koi carp pond type of thing, the plastic thing.
Right.
Put decking around there, and then he had like a floor space with like sand, and then he had astroturf, and he built a waterfall inside it. But it had a perspex glass and then another door on the outside, so he could open the door, and had a little window inside so he could look through it all.
That is.
Have
cool.
you guys not seen Snake Discovery? They've got a.
Yeah. They've just. I've
Is it a
not seen
croc
their
or an
recent
alligator?
videos. Yeah, I've
No,
not.
they're
I haven't
Snake
seen their
Discovery, and
recent videos.
No, I was just thinking about the weight of the water.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, waterbed, they have to test to see how strong your house is first, see whether you can have one or not, whether it can withstand the water.
Yeah.
volume.
Right, you're gonna have to excuse me for a minute. I need to pee.
Nature calls.
No, I thought he said then. I thought he said I need to be somewhere. I was like, what?
He needs to pee.
Where do you need to be this time of night?
Gatorland.
Oh, this hay fever's getting right on my nerves. I tell you, it's really annoying me. Take care. I hope it goes
Bye,
well,
Jeannie.
Jeannie. And would you?
I hope yours better than mine.
Yeah,
All
you'll
the
be
best.
fine.
All the best, Jenny. See you later. Bye.
That's what I mean. The kids had about his done today. I keep going and going. You're right. Really, I can't feel anything. Really?
Yeah, I watch Gatorland Moon. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're in Florida, you can keep whatever you like outside, can't you? It's warm enough.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try and bench press an alligator. You have no leg left.
He said he was a zombie already. They have to do all the exercises.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine
That's
this?
screen. That
Can you
screen's
imagine this
froze.
though? If you could keep like an alligator or something.
Mm. I mean, this is the thing. I'd love to get a tegu, but you need a whole room just for one of them.
It's like you see these American programs and you see people are just like you say, walk them down the road and all this sort of stuff.
Mm. Hey, Widget, how are ya? You scared me with your intro, mister. I was like, what's happened to my friend? He's gone all evil.
I liked it. I thought it was like well badass.
It was good, but I was just like, whoa. Just me being a donut, as usual. Yeah.
It kind
Hi,
of like,
Roger. How you doing, mate? So I think my screen's froze. I don't know if I've froze to yours, but
No, you
No,
haven't.
you're all right here.
my screen's froze here. So I don't know what's.
Sometimes it just kind of just. The thing is, it's kind of reminded me. Do you remember the oh god, the Undertaker from like the WWF?
The Undertaker.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that.
That like I say, Widget's intro was awesome.
And we're back. Yeah, I liked that. That was scary.
Yeah, that was one of the standout intros. Like I say, Tanya had the best one by far, but yeah, Widgets was awesome as well.
Right.
I never even thought about it. I never even thought about doing something like that because Amy just said keep it short and sweet. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
That's all I done. Yeah, quick, short, sweet, done.
How are the judges? How are they judging it? Or don't you know?
Yeah, this is the problem. It's not just judged on the takedown itself. It's a lot of it is the music that fits it and the editing. A lot of it is editing.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're looking for I think they're just going to judge it in that overall. Everything just
whole feature.
Yeah, the whole thing, the whole package.
Right.
But then, as I said, before, it's. I mean, you can only fit. I mean, you can only do what you can only do your best because you can only fit so much of a clip into 1 minute or even 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 2 minutes is obviously a bit better than 1 minute, but for the 1 minute,
I found the 2 minutes easier to do.
Yeah, the 1 minute was really for me. I found it difficult to try and get the right.
Did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was the opposite. I found
you found it hard to get 2 minutes.
I found it hard
Jen,
to
you
get
do
a minute.
speed the light. You know what I'm like. I'm a slow ass.
I found it hard to get a minute out of a feeding clip just because I couldn't pad it out for that long.
Yeah, see that's it. That's what I was talking about earlier. With arboreal tarantulas, biggest majority of the time you don't get much of a clip. It's just a quick grab and just a snatch and gone.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. With a lot of them, so it's really, really difficult. So it was to get. I mean, in like 90%, maybe even 95% of my collection is arboreal. I mean, it was really difficult to get them.
That's me. So I've had to learn how to do it in slow mo, so I can show that in it just to add up time.
Yeah.
Which is something I was
for
never.
1 minute, and the last two we could have 2 minutes.
Yeah,
that's it.
I thought it had to be a minute. That's why it really surprised me when someone just like 10 seconds ish.
No, like I say, I think it was a maximum.
I think she's. Well, one of mine was slightly over. I think it was 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But she said it was fine.
I had one. One of my clips was 1 minute and 9 seconds, but I managed to cut the 9 seconds down, so I got to exactly a minute. I'm just slightly under a minute, so it was all right. But most of them are. I think all my clips are just running about a minute or 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Maybe within a couple of seconds either side.
That's because I messaged Amy and said I'm struggling to stretch it to 2 minutes. She said it hasn't got to, you know.
It doesn't have to be 2 minutes. See, I took full advantage of it so that I could add bits in that I wanted to. Because when I did my the one that I've put number 5, I had so much footage of the one feeding because the tarantula just took ages and was just walking around, and so I got some nice footage. So I took the full advantage of the 2 minutes. So
yeah.
Can you show different tarantulas feeding in the 2 minute clip, or is it just one tarantula?
No,
it's the same one. Yeah, the same one.
Right.
The thing is, Tanya, you're really good at editing and stuff and adding bits and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to do this.
Oh God, yeah.
I really liked your clip though.
I'm not as good as some people.
I thought your clip. I mean, I'm not a great editor either. You know what I mean? I'm not obviously going to sit and bum up my own clip, but I think that clip was all right.
Yours is good.
Oh yeah,
Yours was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
mean, we saw your video that you showed on here, so we knew yours was going to be good.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's what we're saying. But although like the videos that we've seen, like the one you played on the live and that, and then the other one I've just put out last week. See, you've got a lot of time. You get as much time as you want to play with. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can, as I said, you can only put so much in a 1 minute clip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to try, and so it's like trying to find a balance. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I think,
I
my clips are my actual Fatal Finds 3 clips are absolutely nothing like the clips that I put out because of that reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Kaz says she likes it. It's probably with me is Jesse films mine because I've got a tripod and a lot of times I'd like to use that, but I like to get Jesse involved so he films it. But sometimes he's doing this and does not. I'm going, look at the camera.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But once so he films it, but once the tranche is actually taking it, the prey, I rip it out of his hands so I can get a close up.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
And I'm sure, everybody knows. Like the judges know who you are, and do you know what I mean? And they see the clip, and they see that it's Jesse that's holding the camera. So do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they'll take that into consideration, and it's, you know what I mean? It's, well, I would. If I was a judge, I'd take that into consideration because, you know what I mean? It's a kid, and.
They don't. But it was just fun doing it. It was on last night. I had Robert on Skype. I had it on the TV, and I had Jessica Rue here, and I was commenting on my phone.
I just stay concentrated on watching it and on my
Well,
TV
this is the thing.
and
I was
writing
commenting
down.
as well. I was commenting as well and trying to cheer everybody else on. So I didn't watch the clips that well, I have to say.
Yeah.
So I did watch it back today.
Well, that's it. You've got one eye on the footage, one eye on the chat. It's difficult to keep up.
But because we're doing it through Skype, there was a lag on us watching it. So my kids stopped. Robert's clip got first, and the kids started going, "Oh, Robbie, your clip's up!" And he's like looking at it completely vague for like 3 seconds, and he clicks what's going on.
Yeah, I thought so as well, Kaz.
Yeah, I think everybody done absolutely fantastic. The clips the clips this year, even just for the first round, were absolutely dynamite. So I can only imagine what the clips are going to be like. I mean, but I dare say that a lot of people, including myself, put one of their better clips as their first, so they don't try and avoid getting put out in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
You see, that's my clip. Although it didn't have the music and the rest of it, I think it had a really good shot of the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did,
and that's why I put that one first.
Francis and Daniel and James are all on about this, about putting the best clips forward and leaving the best clips for the last and stuff like that. They were talking about it earlier.
It's getting you through. You put your best clip first because it's getting you through.
Yeah, it's trying to put them in an order. You try and think what everybody else is thinking. That's what I done anyway.
Yeah.
And
I find that really difficult.
I wish I did it really. I put my best ones first. And I think my worst one is my last one because I'm not going to get to the end. There's no way. Do you know what I mean?
You need to do it, Aidan.
Do you know what I mean? So I just thought.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's what I done. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I didn't. That clip, my round one clip is, you know what I mean, is by far my best. I've obviously got better ones there, but in there, but it wasn't. It wasn't my worst one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
see, my first and my last are the best.
Yeah.
So are you
I wouldn't even.
So do you think you're going to get through, Tom?
I think. I mean, I don't want to blow my own trumpet or nothing like that, but I think I'll get into round two. But when it comes to round two, I will just need to wait and see, because if I'm up against Tanya, then I think Tanya's a bit of a dark horse in this.
Yeah.
Why not against me?
But I'm not going up against you. Not yet anyway.
No, I
I'm going up
know.
in the next round. If I get through to round 2 and Tanya gets through to round 2, then we'll be up against each other, and that'll be fun.
I feel
That
so.
will be,
I'm gonna
yeah. That
do
will be. I think it'll be. Yeah, definitely be a close call. I think.
Next week you need to watch Fatal Fangs before Saturday, so you can join in.
Absolutely.
So where do I
yeah.
watch Fatal Fangs at?
Pet Rock and Roll.
It's on Amy's
Yeah,
channel at
Amy's channel,
8 o'clock
yeah.
on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, 8. Is it 8? Yeah.
Yeah, because the next few weeks it's gonna dominate the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, she said
well,
that Amy said that the what was I going to say there? Christ, I forgot her head. She said that next week's the Fatal Fangs will be about an hour long.
That's
Yeah.
it. Because
I
she's
mean,
going to announce
so-
all the results first
Yeah,
and then go on to the next round of feeding clips.
aye, that'll be good.
Oh,
I'll be
God.
I'll be sitting there absolutely shiting myself.
So next Wednesday's video will be the results of round 1.
Yes.
And then the feeding clips, round 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. You'll get the results first, and then
Yeah.
go on to the next round. Yeah.
I saw the list and I knew that Robert was before me. I knew Tanya was quite low down on the list, but I was like that. I was like,
I know.
because as soon as my fighting post come up, I was like, can't watch it. Can't watch it. It's so stressful. It's just ridiculous.
So did any use do what I done? Write down their predictions.
No,
No,
I
I didn't.
Yes.
I wanted to because yesterday I watched it with the kids and Robert. My plan was today was to watch it.
Yeah, and then write it.
Go through the whole
Aye.
thing. I ended up going shopping with my friends, and then I had meetings at the school, and I'd lost. It didn't go well, so I'd passed Karen by then. So that was my plan,
Aye.
was to go through the whole thing and do the
Aye.
predictions.
I see. I've just got too much. I had too much time in my hands at the minute. I think that's what it is because I'm not working at the minute because I never got that job. Remember that job I went for the interview?
Yeah.
I didn't get it because it's not my line of work. Do you know what I mean? I'm an electronics engineer and I went for a job to build fiberglass water tanks.
Oh, okay.
It's total, do you know what I mean? I mean, I would be able to do it, no problem, you know what I mean? I can kind of turn my hand to it, no problem. But because I think it's because I didn't have any experience on it.
You need a
Do
whole
you know what I
load.
mean?
I think
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
Yeah.
Give me a schematic that'll build you a circuit board, but I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything beyond that.
Hopefully something will come up soon.
Yeah, fingers
I mean,
crossed.
but it's two. So, but that was 2 jobs that I lost during all these lockdowns. 2 jobs
But this is the problem now.
because during the lockdowns, the electronics companies, a lot of electronics companies, especially in Scotland and down England as well, they just all crashed. They had to shut doors. I mean, because companies that they were building, electronic stuff for wasn't want to pay the prices because obviously everything's made expensive over here, so it was all going to China.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything else.
So many businesses have crashed and from
Oh,
know.
God, yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's got a lot to answer for COVID, I'm telling you. 2 jobs I lost, but hopefully things are looking up the new, so hopefully within the next, let's say.
Well, like you say, now everything's opening up again. You should
Yeah.
get more opportunities.
I mean, it's like today I went shopping uptown and a lot of the shops, they're all boarded up now. It's like a ghost town, most of it. It's like, what's happening?
Nah, I know.
So there's so many more people fighting for jobs. It's just
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's that, isn't it? I mean, I went for that interview and I thought I smashed it. And I thought I smashed the interview because I'm quite good at interviews, so I thought I smashed it. But soon as I was leaving, there was another guy getting in. Do you know what I mean? And then they said to me, "We've still got some people to see, so we'll let you know." You know what I mean? But I never got it. which was gutting. Do you know what I mean? I was gutted about it, but yeah. So
It just
I
means
never
something
go to it, but
everyone.
yeah, we'll just. I've got the job. I mean, the job centres are working. Do you know what I mean? They're practically working overtime to try and help me to get something, but. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They've been really good with me. You know what I mean?
Just make
So
the
they have.
most.
So.
Just make the most of the free time that you have.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'll get too much time in my hands, and I'll be. I sat there last night. I watched the premiere, and I wrote down as much as I could. But there was some rounds that I wasn't too sure of. It was kind of like close. You know what I mean? It was a bit close, and so I spoke to her, Suzanne. I spoke to my sister on the phone, and she done the same. She watched the premiere and she's thing me, and I think we got them all the same, apart from I think she had 6 different ones. So what I done was I just after I come off the phone to Suzanne, I went and watched the full thing again, start to finish, and then kind of made up my mind. I mean, it's just something to do. I mean, obviously these are just my opinions. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No, nobody else's, no judges or anything, but
Oh, you
these are
know,
just my opinions.
oh yeah, like me and Robert were saying things. There's some things we agreed on and some things we didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just like Moon just said, I think Liam kind of messed up. I can't remember Liam's clip. But some people I expected to do pull it out the bag. Didn't do as well as I thought they were going to do. And smaller
Yeah,
people.
but I think also it depends on, he might have put his weakest clip first.
Well, that's
I
that. I
don't-
think. Aye.
I'm not saying about Liam's clip because I can't remember Liam's clip. I'm just.
Yeah, I know what Moon's talking about. It was, I expected it to be a little bit more, I think.
Better.
It's a decent clip, but
What was his clip?
I can't remember, but
I can't
as he
remember
was a
what the title was.
judge in the last Fatal Fangs, you'd have thought he'd have more of an insight as to what they want. So yeah, I can understand what Moon's saying.
Yeah.
You know, you would have thought that Leon would have really pulled something out of the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his strategy was to start with his weakest clip. I mean, look at what struggles we had trying to get clips in the first place. I mean,
yeah.
maybe some people
know,
just
I know.
didn't get decent clips. They just,
Who was Liam against?
I can't remember.
I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott,
I
you're
kinda-
not lying.
Yeah.
He was against.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Kat said I thought some people I expected amazing clips. Smaller channels putting some amazing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
There's some channels. Obviously, we know most of them. And you think,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
See, the thing is, there's a lot of new channels in it this year, and a lot of, and they're a lot younger than us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we never grew up with computers, did we? They did.
Exactly.
So they think they know edit. They'll know editing, and they'll be able to know their way around a computer certainly better than me anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So, and it's like, I think it
Tell
could
you what
be.
though, Tam.
He was
Yeah.
against Sweden. That's right.
I tell you what, Tam. Tanya's going to give them young'uns a run for the money with the editing. She's got
I think
Oh,
so
hell
as
yeah.
well.
editing.
I think so as well. I
I
think,
do.
yeah.
Not embarrassed.
but some of the clips I did think were over edited.
Yeah. There's
I
some
think so
things
too.
going
It's too
over the
much.
top with it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was just like, come on.
Yeah.
Was it Sam that did the love one with the cricket and the thinking?
That's it.
I absolutely loved that. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was funny.
But but Adam's clips, what I thought his is normally bang on. I didn't think his was as good as I expected it to be. Do you mean? I mean, It's like you said, maybe some people are holding out for different clips, but
Yeah, I think a lot of
Yeah.
people kind of waited until the last couple of weeks before they even started. Well, like some people, because in
Yeah,
the
I did.
chat, the chat, you see it. People haven't even started yet, and it's like, you know what I mean. And they've only got 2 or 3 weeks left to, to get their clips, and so I think a lot of people just,
It was. As I really like that music, Jen. It's really good.
oh, thank you. I mean, mine was last minute because everything was in pre-mod. I was having an absolute breakdown.
yeah, I had a fair few of the ones that I wanted to use for clips because I know that they usually feed pretty well and usually get good feeding results after them, but they were all in pre-molt as well, so I had to use others.
I'll be like willing my
Jen.
agent to just mold it so I can get a clip.
Aye, I don't think somebody
Jen,
saying
do
they're
you
preparing
get
for
what I
Fatal
mean?
Fan 4.
Do you get what I mean now about put the music to your clips and what a difference it can make?
Aye.
Do you get what I
I
mean
do,
now?
I think
I do.
music certainly does enhance a clip. There's no doubt
I
about
do.
it. It
I
enhances
do
it.
for this sort of thing, this sort of competition.
Yeah.
Which I tried to explain to Robert, but he didn't. And I think
Yeah.
if he had, it would have made a difference. But I don't put music over mine normally because I don't. There's me and Jessie talking.
Yeah.
I talk
No,
a
but
lot.
if you put out a video that just was purely made up of feeding clips and you put some really nice music behind it,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's just another option that you've got to do, that you can, it's another string to your bow, really. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, I mean, with music, with videos with music, I find a lot of the time
I don't watch it.
videos with music go on for too long.
I tend to find, like I'm saying, Robert, if I watch videos that are just music, I don't
Exactly.
watch them.
I'll turn them off.
I know
Well,
a lot
even
of
if they've
people.
got some really nice up shots of feeding and,
Oh, yeah.
they're decent.
Because I want to hear the person. I want to be able to, all right, you can't actually interact with that person, but when that person is on the camera, like when they're filming something, when they're talking, when they're telling you what they're doing, when they're describing what they're doing, when they're talking to their spiders like an idiot, like I do, that's the sort of thing I want to see. If it's just somebody does an intro, then says, this is the video, enjoy it, and it's 10 minutes of just music, I get so bored.
Like my videos.
No, you won't want to watch mine, not my next one, not one
I
after
will
that.
turn them off because
No.
I mean, no disrespect to anyone that does that. I know it's the thing to do, but I get so bored with them, I turn them off.
I think there's a lot of things. I mean, a lot of people won't subscribe to a channel if you talk.
No, I know.
I mean, if you do an intro,
You just got to get a good balance. I think you've got to get a good
Yeah.
mixture of things. And I'll tell you what, the video that I put out of Whittle, my last video, I didn't actually do an intro and an outro to that. I literally, and although you didn't see me, you did hear me talking in some of it, but you didn't actually see me. And you know what? It just gives me a break. I didn't have to film anything extra. I just put it together, and that was that. And I didn't have to think about it because I don't like doing intros and outros very much.
Yeah, what I've noticed is as well is like when I used to sit, when I done my videos, like my rehousing videos, I used to sit in front of camera for 5 minutes and talk and tell what I'm doing and blah blah blah, and then do the video. But then I used to put music into it as well. But my last 2 videos, is, I don't know if all you have seen them, but obviously the first one, it was played on the last time I was on your live stream.
Yeah.
Is that one, and then the one I put up just last week. They're doing a lot better than any of the rest of my videos, and views wise. Do you know what I mean? And because they're just feeding clips and with music, and I'm no in it.
See, that's. I understand that's what people want. That's what YouTube want. That's what a lot of people want to see. But I like it when I can actually hear someone interacting with their animals. I like to be to actually hear people talking, so that they take you into that video with them.
Yeah, I mean, each to their own, I suppose. You know what I mean? What you like is what you like, and you know what I mean. We're all different, and we all like different things. But as somebody that puts videos, that's got a YouTube channel and puts videos up on my channel, that's my observation that I've noticed, that the 2 latest videos that I've put up are doing better in views than what any of the rest of my videos have done.
My
Yeah,
most watched
straight to the
video.
And I'm not. You know what I mean?
My
Yeah.
most
I must admit, I
watched
don't.
video is when I went to Doncaster, and all I did was film like all the different animals in the cases. Didn't do any talking in it. Put a bit of music on. That's got 1.2k views.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah, I think that's what people are wanting. I mean, I like videos like you, Rob, as well. I like to watch videos like you. You know what I like to watch, like Tom Moran and all that. The day that he does his rehousing, he tells you all about them. He explains what he's doing, blah blah blah. I love these kind of videos. You know, like Richard, you know, like the Tarantula Collective. Not he does all that kind of stuff as well. I love these kind of videos. But for just my observation, is my last 2 videos that I put up, when they talking in it, I'm no in it, my ugly mug isn't in it, and it's just the tarantulas and music, and they're doing a lot better than any of the rest of my videos.
I might try, because my views aren't great lately anyway. But I know, like Angie said, with the show videos, if it's a show video with no music, I turn it off.
Yeah.
Because I like to hear people's excitement of going around the shows. Do you know
It's
what I
just
mean?
changing it up. It's changing it up, getting a balance.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That
It's
balance
always
is
like-
that balance can be difficult, I think, at times as well.
Oh God, yeah.
I think because of me, I've always, because in my channel, I've always tried to show, you know, the reality of it, good and bad. I've showed it all. Do you know what I mean? So to put up a video that was just, I don't know, maybe I might do it and just mix it up and just see what happens.
Yeah, try something different. I mean, that's what I've been doing. As I said, the last 2 videos are trying something different, and it seems to be working. But I do like to do the talking ones. I will go back and do them as well. So I'll kind of mix it up, you know, do the talking ones and do the ones without me in it.
I would always do the intro and outro, because that would just be weird for me not to. Do you know what I mean? But it's like with the thing is, I mean, I know I'd edited the clips and stuff, and I'd watched them and I'd send them to Robert. What do you think? But they come on last night, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, that's quite good. Do you know what I mean?
I think your clip absolutely turned out fantastic. I liked all your clips. All your clips were absolutely brilliant. I liked them. So I did. Quite a few other ones in there I know that I really liked as well. So
my next video that's coming out this week, which was supposed to come out last week, but whatever. But yeah, is mainly about the area that I live in.
Okay.
See, people like that sort of thing. Aye.
Well,
people like that sort of thing. The walkabout videos. I like them.
It's my drive from my house to one of my local reptile places, which is about a 20-minute drive, that Annie's filming in the car, and it's all countryside. But people think Croydon's such a shithole, and it annoys me, because actually, watch my video, because it's not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like that video you done no long ago. Yeah. But that video you done no long ago, Rob, the one that you went out and you were collecting the moss and that.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved that video. I mean, I love all your videos, but that's my favourite video that you've done. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It's like, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. But that's just my opinion. Somebody else might not like that.
And again,
I mean, I don't know, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree. It's something natural.
Yeah, and I'm actually thinking about doing ones as well, just taking my phone and getting out walkabouts, walking about the country.
Yeah. I think you should.
I mean,
I mean,
me and the kids are going to Rob's the weekend, and we've got tickets to go to a zoo, so I'm going to film the zoo.
Oh yeah.
aye,
Well, I wouldn't, do you know what I mean?
yeah. You see, that's
I've got
what
loads
we're
of
talking
videos
about.
on my channel with my woods.
Aye. See, that's what we're talking about. Change it up a bit. See what works. See what doesn't.
Yeah, I agree with Tom though. I like Robert's one as well, because it's like, oh, okay, this is it. It's like it was something completely
Aye.
different.
Aye, I really liked that one. Aye, I really liked that. That was a cracking video, Rob. I really enjoyed
Thank
that. Aye. I really did enjoy that. You should do more of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. You should do more. You should do more of them.
Maybe add some
I quite like your
so,
I quite like your cycling ones as well, because you see all the scenery and all that. It's not like you can align. So I quite like them as well.
Well,
but
that's it.
that
I mean,
one you done
now
when
that
you
I
were
can
out
get
collect.
back out on my bike again, I can do some more of them. So
So
Aye.
maybe we should all do a video in the next couple of weeks.
Mhm.
It takes us out of our comfort zone. We get time like say like 2 or 3 weeks. We'll all decide something. We'll go, join a chat. We'll do something that we don't normally do,
Yeah. See what happens.
and see what reaction we get. So I will do a feeding clip video with no intro and outro and talking. We'll all do something different with this. That's not our normal thing.
I could do a video where I sit and talk the whole time because I haven't done one of those.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something that you don't do.
Something that you've either never done on your channel before, or something different.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few ideas. I've got a few ideas in my head already. So, yeah.
And what you thinking?
I think that could be really, really good.
that'd be an interesting concept.
Yeah, that'd be really good, and we can just upload them maybe even upload them out on the same day at a certain time. Release them onto our channels, and then maybe do that and say like on the Saturday or the Sunday, and then you can get me back up on the Thursday and we can see what's happening. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that's not one idea.
That could be interesting.
We say on our Facebook chat page, this is what we're doing. We're going outside the box, doing things outside of our channels. How is it perceived?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
Tam should
Good
pick what videos we do.
So
You
again,
think Tam should dictate what videos we do?
Yeah, I think Tam,
Actually, I think that's a good idea, because you watch our videos and you've just like you say, you said you like the one where I went out collecting moss and things like that. So yeah, maybe as a project, I think Angela's onto something. You should tell us what we've got to do on a video.
go.
Right. Okay.
That's interesting.
Right. But does that mean I can't do a video as well then?
Not
No, you can.
Right. Oh,
No,
right. Okay.
you can. For us to judge.
Right.
You've got to
You've
choose
got to
what you
pick
think we should
ours.
do.
Yeah.
And then
Right. So sorry. Say that again.
you have to choose what we have to do.
Right.
And then you have to do something that's completely out of yours.
Right. Okay.
You go on
Right,
a walkabout. You go on a
Right.
walkabout, Tam, and show us your area and nice places.
Absolutely.
We love stuff like that.
You like dogs, you do the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll
As you're cleaning going down.
we'll evaluate
Right.
each other's and see whether we've got a better hits or not.
Yeah.
All the
Aye,
time.
that could be good. Aye, what I'll do is I'll go through all your channels and I'll look and see what you have done previously, everything you have done previously, and if that's what you want to do, I mean, if you want to trust me, then
Absolutely, mate. You let us.
For a while.
Yeah.
aye.
I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, it's just something different.
That's
I
a
think
good idea.
Yeah, I think we could do that. I think we could. I'm pretty sure I could come up with something because.
Oh, you know what?
Definitely.
I haven't done a Q&A yet. We could do a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A yet.
That's just something people do, isn't it? It's going to be something that's out of the box. A Q&A is something every channel does at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't done one on my channel. So I just mean from a getting to know you point of view.
I think these are something that's, I don't know.
But like you say, like Tanya said, she's never done a video where she has just been in front of the camera talking.
No.
So that could be something potentially Tanya could do.
Yeah. You could do that, Tanya. If you want to do that, you do that.
Maybe Tanya needs to talk about her top species of tarantulas, or why she keeps, what her favourites are, and she can just show shots of them, but it's predominantly just her on screen.
Yeah.
I can't choose. That's the problem. I can't choose. I go, I like this one. No, I like this one. No, I like this one. It'll go on for bloody days. No, I mean, if I put out, I don't know, somewhere, or maybe on Webbers, you know, ask me anything. It can be something about my life or something about my animals, or, you know, just like a getting to know you type thing, because I've never really done anything like that. So.
Right, well, that'd be a good one for you, Tanya. And what about the rest of you? Have you got anything in mind, or do you want me to choose something for you?
You tell us.
I think I'm going to do the what you said. No intro, no outro, just feed clips of music.
I'll tell you what to do is do what I've done my last 2 videos. Just feed 4, 5, 6, just a few feeding clips, edit them into a video, and just put some music on it. See what happens. But you can't talk in it or don't talk in it or anything. Just put. I mean, you could put maybe like like something at the like words, or type something up at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, how much is Twitch, but I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do that.
Aye, I think that would be good. And Angela, I think I'll get you just to do a video with netting a full bottle of vodka.
The thing is, Jen, as well, you can when you do something like that, you can really work on editing as well. You can mess with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
I know you can do it. I can do it. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
But you can make it really elaborate, or you know, you can.
Yeah, I think this could be interesting.
It really could.
So, Rob, you can't do a moss collecting thing because you've already done that before.
I have no idea.
I'll think of something for you.
Yeah. Think on and let me know, and I'll do it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll message you. I was thinking, I said we could upload them on our YouTube channels at the same time, but there's no point in doing that. What we could do is just send the clips, like the videos, to one is. I mean, I don't know how my laptop can handle this StreamYard, so I don't know how that would work. But maybe one of you, or maybe Tanya or something, could play them. Could play them. One of you could play them. We could all send them, and then we could play them on the live stream, one after another. Then once we've done that, you can.
Then a Q&A is not going to really work unless you just say 5 questions and just do 5 questions.
Yeah, we're going to have a time limit on this, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think, Tam,
definitely.
Instead of you do something different, you have to do. Obviously, we can get ready in it as well. You have to imitate all of us.
Oh no, can't do that to me.
You have to do. Is it like you got to do 5 feeding clips? How Angela does it, how Tanya does it, how Robert does it, me and Rennie.
Oh Jesus! I had something totally different in mind. I was going to walk a bit. I was going to walk a bit. I had something total different in mind.
No, you can do your walk about it. I'm just winding you up.
Jen's already impersonated me, haven't you, Jen?
I have, yeah.
Right, because there's no way I'm no good at acting or anything. I wouldn't be able to do any good. I'm not very good at an English accent, so I don't think that would work.
Don't worry, nor are we.
So we need to decide what Robert's doing and Angela's doing.
Aye. Right, I'll take a look at both your channels and I'll go through and I'll see what's. I've got a couple ideas for you, but I'll need to have a look at your channels to see if you've done something like that before.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like you say, when you decide what you want me to do, message me and
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
sort it
message
out.
you. Message both
Yeah.
of you. So Tanya and Jen, you know what you're doing then. That's what you want to do.
You know.
Yeah. But I think that's a perfect
Yeah.
fit for you, that one, Tanya, and Jen. It's a perfect fit for you as well because it's something you've never done. Try it. You know, just
Yeah.
some good music, some good editing between the clips and things like that.
Okay, so why don't we say 3 weeks, 3 lives from now, we do it. So that it gives us a thing saying if we give us a deadline, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tanya wants questions, you've got to get people to get questions.
Yeah, because
in,
I've got 2. Yeah, I need to get questions first. Yeah.
Is 3 weeks? Is 3 weeks too
Yes.
long though? Is that too long, or is that
No,
is
I
that
think it's enough because
reasonable?
I mean, in the same time, I've got to try and do a video for Ebbs as well.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
I've got to finish 2 videos and 1 for Ebbs. Well, I've got to finish it. I filmed it, but yeah.
If we say 3 weeks, we'll put.
I just got to edit it.
We'll put a post on the web listing saying on our Facebook saying what we're doing.
Yeah.
And who we do it. We say you've chosen what we're going to do.
Aye.
If we
So
can
it's
keep,
around about the 20th of May.
so if we can try and keep each clip to 5 minutes. So
That
if we
sounds
do
reasonable.
this,
Aye.
so if,
Up,
5 minutes.
up to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Up to we'll see up. Aye, up to 5 minutes. It doesn't need to be 5 minutes. It could be 4 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you want. But up to 5 minutes.
But Tanya's just question, so it could be a bit longer. But either way,
All
we'll do
right.
it. I think if we do it in the live, it goes on 4 hours. We can say, look, this is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to show you 4 clips. We'll show 1 clip, feedback on it. Then we'll show the second clip, feedback on it.
Aye. I mean, how long do you think? How long do you think you would need, Tanya?
I don't know. It depends how many questions I get asked, doesn't it? Really, and what the answers are. Then I try and keep it short as possible. But
yeah, I mean, I suppose you don't need to pick all the questions, but you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to use all the questions, but I mean, I suppose. I mean, because if you put a post or anything up saying that you look for questions, I can pretty sure you'd be bombarded with them. So, I mean, you'd be there for an hour and a half.
What you do is just say, look,
I'm not talking for an hour and a half.
Yeah, but you can just
I'd have to pick and choose the questions.
Say,
Yeah.
look, I'm going to give you questions. I'm going to choose the best, or just choose like 4 questions, 5 questions to answer on the lives, and the others you can put on a video with the clip from this.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah.
Don't forget, you've got to do Rennie as well, Tam.
Yeah. Oh, aye. Right. So you don't need to speak to her and ask her. Ask her if she's up for doing that. If she's all right for doing that. If she is, then I'll speak to her on Messenger and I'll see what's.
We've got a choice. We told her she'd do it.
Exactly. We've already decided she's doing it.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
I think she will.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're all going to be inundated with questions, so just choose a couple to do for this, and then the rest. And then when you do your video, you can explain what the whole reason was.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okie doke.
This could be.
Yeah, this could be fun.
Yeah.
This has got to be fun. Right, Angela, you can get. You don't need to buy your bottle of vodka, the New Hen, right? You just wait. You can wait a couple of weeks. Because you don't like whiskey.
I don't like any spirits, but I've got a really funny thing for you, Tom. And you said bottle of vodka.
Did you really not like any spirits?
No. I'm not a big fan of alcohol in general.
Yeah.
We're not friends.
I don't drink very much either. Really.
Aye. I do.
Oh, I love a good bottle of whiskey or rum.
Aye.
See, my plan this
Bye-bye.
weekend.
I drink in company, but I don't drink on my own.
See, my plan this weekend. We're going to go to Roberts. We're going to go to a cocktail bar. That's what we were doing. And now I've got the kids, so we're going to do.
But
Cool.
I do have us a nice bottle of rum for the weekend.
Right.
Good. What you got? What rum you got?
Oh, I've just got Captain Morgan Spiced Gold.
Oh, right. Good. Aye, I like Captain Morgan. That's
But
nice.
I've actually ordered some different drinks today as well. I've ordered a South African whiskey that I like,
All right.
and I've ordered a bottle mainly because of the bottle. I've ordered a bottle of something called Fallen Angel spiced rum,
Right.
and the bottle is in the shape of a devil's head. It's got horns and everything. It's
Oh, I think I've seen that. I've seen that. I've seen that. Old pictures of that online.
yeah.
Aye, that looks cool.
But
So
that,
you can
that would
drink-
get
you can- you can
afterwards
drink-
then.
that's not going to be one of these you can just drink and get hammered on. It's going to be one of these you just drink and appreciate it.
Aye. Once the whiskey's finished, you can fill it up with tea.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Display it
Yeah.
and display it.
He's got this other one. He's got like malted. Kaz says she got half a Kraken left from Christmas. Got a bottle
Oh
of Kraken.
Jesus! How many bottles of Kraken did we do over
That's what I'm
Christmas?
like though. I don't drink by myself.
Aye, I done a bottle of Kraken in one night.
So yeah, me and Jed did a bottle of Kraken. We did half a
Aye.
bottle of whiskey. We did some wine and
Aye.
God knows what else.
Aye, bottle of Jack Daniels. Christmas. I was at my daughter's. I don't know if you've seen the post. I was at my daughter's for Christmas, and that was the first time because of the lockdown and all that. That was the first time that I seen my wee granddaughter.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see the picture that was on there.
Mhm.
Aye, and I was so made up when I seen her. So it was absolutely fantastic. And my daughter got me I took a bottle of Jack Daniels with me, and my daughter went and got me a bottle of Glenfiddich.
Yeah, I like
Aye, so Glenfiddich's nice. So
Nice.
I got that, and then I came home on Boxing Day, and I went to Asda and bought a bottle of Kraken and done that in Boxing Day night.
It was like my
The
Christmas.
trouble is with that stuff, it's so easily done, isn't it?
Yeah, right, definitely.
Things with Kraken, you don't feel drunk until you stand up and your legs just go
Aye, then your legs fall away from you.
drunk.
Aye.
I'm gonna have to try this Kraken. What is it? Rum?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's a
spiced
spiced rum. Aye,
Oh.
it's lovely.
It is so good.
Yeah, we can't wait to do it.
Aye.
Right, Guy, it's getting late.
It is. I've got to be
Yes,
up
I
for work
can't
in
sit
the
on this
morning.
chair anymore. My legs are just numb.
Tam,
Well.
pleasure as always.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pleasure
it's
is all.
really-
Pleasure,
really nice having
pleasure's
you on
mine.
again,
It's- Yeah, thanks very much for having me on your stream again. But I think this video clip thing is going to be interesting.
Oh, it could be
Oh,
really
yeah, well,
interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting, and
Fun.
They said
Yeah.
everybody what we're going to do, and we'll sort it, and we'll try and arrange it for 3 weeks. Something. We'll
No
sort
bother.
it some more.
Yes.
right,
Well,
I've just got.
After
Sorry,
that, we
don't
need
you
to
go.
do a collab, a proper collab. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
We do.
Aye.
We do.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do like a live where we do a feed up online or something. It's very soon or something. We'll,
Yeah, we'll sort something out. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
think of something anyway.
Yeah.
Night,
Yeah.
Kat.
Right, okay.
Take care,
So
darling.
that's it. Yeah.
Thank
Good
you
night
so
to everyone in the
much.
chat. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
night.
Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
good night, everybody in the chat. Good night, guys. Thanks very much for having me on, and
You're welcome.
Oh,
I've
always
enjoyed
welcome.
myself as usual. Right, no problem. I'll catch you later. I'll speak to you soon. All right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No
mate.
No
worries.
problem. Thanks
Yeah.
very
No
much.
worries.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.